killing him the first time, he would be disinclined to friendship.
Why? I also can only see your elbow, my dude. What's up with that?
Okay, wait. You know what it is, guys? It's very much. If anybody's seen Angel, it's Illyria.
I don't know that character from Angel.
You know Fred?
Oh.
So Fred is killed. Fred is killed by an angel. Not angel. Fred is killed by a demon who possesses her body. So Ryder was killed by Harrowman, but the thing is, Illyria, the demon that possessed Fred, joined the cast because Fred the actress was still good to stay. So they just had Fred the actress be this demon now. So it was So it'd be like Ryder would still be in the cast. It would just be Harrowman now. And so it's the same thing.
Right, but Harrowman's a snitch, and snitches get stitches.
Harrowman is a snitch.
So
Illyria used to be a snitch for Wolfram and Hart, but
then she switched. So Harrowman's got to switch sides. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You guys should work on getting Harrowman to switch sides.
Counter argument, no.
I would also prefer not.
We are also gonna save Azrael. So we save Azrael, we save you, win-win.
Y'all are so insistent on referring to her as Azrael.
That's a me bets. I had to just go.
You had to
make
name
a villain
something
that's
so
name
close.
was similar.
Oh, okay.
We will never remember now.
Azrael, Horrors of Azrael is the name of the campaign we do right after this one, JD. So it's not completely based. It's just funny.
It gets worse because on my Saturday game, we met a mermaid and befriended her, and her name was Zariel as well. So I have 2 Zariels and 1 Azrael.
What?
So, Jess, are we good?
Oh yeah, I've been live. I told you I was just gonna go live and fix the thingies.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't know if there was still a time process involved there or not. Okay. So, welcome back to Descent into Avernus. Last time, a lot of shit happened.
Yeah. You fucked us.
We got to the center of the Bone Bramble. We met with Red Ruth, who said that she wanted to make a spa appointment at the Inferno, which is the restaurant bar spa at the Wandering Emporium. So she asked you 2 favors. 1, to go make the appointment, and then 2, when she goes to her appointment, you have to watch her home and defend it. The party said okay, and we left to go find the Wandering Emporium. Upon finding it, we met the owner, Mahadi.
Yeah, like we had so many other things to do, but people gotta be fuckers. Just kidding.
But Wyatt and Max decided, wouldn't it be fun to instead derail the campaign?
Yes, I think it would be fun. Don't you agree, Wyatt?
I think it went amazingly well.
You two are bastards, and I hate both of you.
Hey.
So at the Wandering Emporium, we went in expecting to shop or like maybe just do the appointment thing, when secretly Harrowman, who is possessing Romeo's body 50%, but at this time more like 75-80%, was secretly sending messages that the party was aware something magical was going on, but didn't figure out what in time. Was secretly sending messages to Ryder, talking about how he might want a new host and he might go after Gallus, or like if he one day he'll get the party, and so it's like and how it's hurting Romeo, and so Ryder decided that he would take the sacrifice as opposed to Romeo or Gallus or someone else taking the sacrifice. And so there was like a flash of infernal light. Romeo passed out on the ground, and where Ryder stood was Harrowman. Dum bum bum.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking
Ryder.
In the and he's in Ryder's body because he keeps like raising his helmet and just talking out of Ryder's mouth.
No contract to protect himself, so he's just fucking dead now.
What?
It's a shame that Ryder, despite being such a wise character, was such a goddamn dumbass.
Yep.
He saved his friend!
Yeah.
And then doomed all of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm salty.
So, but I think the thinking was, because I think Romeo and Harmony mentioned...
Hey, Kyle, I don't need you to justify this decision.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going forward with the plot description. So,
Yeah. We're just shitting on it for fun.
Yeah, so there was a part I forgot to mention, which was that in the deal, it was struck that in the one, and it's a true fact, in Wandering Emporium, you can't attack each other. And so that was just the part I forgot to mention in the sum up. That was all. There was no deflecting or negating or anything like that. So yes, it was just that so the party can't attack Haruman can't attack the party, but also several members of the party have gone outside, and so Haruman can't necessarily leave because he will get attacked. So that's kind of where we are.
We live here now.
Yeah, so Haruman is basically, he said that Haruman's like, I could just stay here, it's fine. And so he went around, you guys met the shopkeepers as you were following Haruman around. And then Azra worked out a really good idea. Azra thought, if I can get Haruman to reach into the bag of devouring, the bag could devour Haruman like it almost did to Eris. Unfortunately, Haruman did not get swallowed. So that's where that is.
Can we lure him outside and just shove him in the bag?
We are now continuing inside of the Emporium. Let's see, Azra's there. We got Juniper, Haruman.
And reminder, Juniper is the Echo and Wispa is the Prime. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes. And then the only new thing I'm going to add is as you guys, the insider, are walking around the carnival, and the three of you are outside the carnival. You guys see like an asteroid or a meteor type thing coming from the sky. I'm gonna say it's gonna land like over here. So Romeo and Gallus and Wispa would see it the clearest. Falling from the sky, and
great.
What?
It's probably the giant after having been murdered by Zariel and her army.
What comes out of there is this dude.
Oh!
He looks familiar, but I can't place him.
Daddy?
He looks really familiar. Have we seen him before?
No, you have not.
Huh.
You now have control. I gave you control.
Sweet.
Oh, I have seen him before. I see. Okay, now I understand.
So you'll meet him in universe, but this is what's his name? Bakram Coville.
Pavel.
Thank you. Bakram, you have arrived in Avernus. You were separated from the rest of your cohort, though. They do not appear to have landed in hell with you.
Oh dear, I missed them. Goddamn Mark again.
Is he just a paratrooper that always falls in the wrong location?
Exactly.
Nice.
And there is one thing that's different. So while his picture looks like this, there is one difference. Let me grab.
Which is that he's holding a giant assault rifle.
If only.
Negative.
Where?
But the fantasy equivalent, so close enough.
Heavy repeating crossbow?
No.
So, going more for like the Claymore kind of thing, but yeah, no, that works.
Okay.
It's also, he's wearing this mask.
Jesus.
I'll pass.
I love it.
Yeah. So I don't know how you guys want to handle this. There's three of you outside. You see this guy standing inside of a crater. Bakram, you see 4 people standing outside of this tent city.
Wisp would be yet another problem. Hopefully he's not our problem.
I really need to be prepared for if Haruman steps outside, so I can't accurately deal with this if it is a problem.
And say, free passage in and out. The only one we're really blocking is Haruman, so unless he
Well,
gives us trouble, I don't see why we should bother with him.
I absolutely agree.
You're not getting it in from me, Wyatt. No easy introduction for you, motherfucker.
Romeo is preoccupied.
You read it. Bakram Kaval stands up straight and stretches his back, making an audible pop sound.
Inside, Haruman looks over at Azra and Juniper, stretches. You know what I've just realized, Azra?
Azra's just staring. He makes no attempt at engaging.
He lifts up the helmet and he goes, Ryder was mortal. Puts down the helmet. You're mortal. I'm immortal. So, I have eternity wing. Zariel, also immortal. So, time? You got time?
I have time. Azra just stares.
I'm waiting.
I kind of want Juniper to just go over and stab him, knowing that she'll die instantly, but then can just be recovered.
Where is Haruman on the map? I don't see him.
He is here right now. Yes.
Ah, I see him now. Okay, yes. He blended right in with that tent.
Yes. That's great.
Hot pursuit.
I think I'll go get a bite to eat. It's been a little while. So he gets to here.
I see this. I am now ignoring Balkrim. Is that
Oh,
Balkrim?
that's actually funny. Because I was about to shove right past you.
That's fine. I now just continue to ignore you and stare at Haruman, so feel free to go where you want.
He's not leaving. He was just gonna say, Mahadi, can I take a trip to Infernal Rapture? Mahadi will be like, Rituesa. And Mahadi will snap open a portal.
What?
We're definitely
What?
all going to Infernal Rapture.
No, well, yeah, no. So the portal takes. I mentioned this last week. Infernal Rapture, the spa, restaurant, bar, is a pocket dimension that also counts as part of the Wandering Emporium.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're
So
going
he's
for
not
him.
escaping, really.
We have to go there anyway, so perfect. Good choice.
It's probably at this point I would interject. Hey there, preacher boy. Ironic I run into you out here. Your name ended up on my list.
Preacher boy? Oh,
He's
he raised
referring
up
to
just-
Ryder. His helmet is up.
We need Ryder. Yeah, Ryder's not here at the moment.
No, I'm very well aware. I'm just trying to piss you off in general. I don't think you realized how fucked you are.
Azra glances over at this newcomer.
I don't know.
Son,
what's
I don't
happening.
know who you are.
See, that's kind of the thing. You should, but the fact that you're not pissing your pants kind of explains it a little. You see, you made some enemies upstairs, kind of fucked some things up, and ta-da! You, buddy.
Say, he's made a lot of enemies down here as well. As Wispa, sharpens her blade.
He looks over at Azra and Juniper, and he's like, well, I guess you guys have another clown for your clown car.
That was uncalled for.
I'm gonna go eat lunch. If you want to come, feel free to follow me.
Oh, we're coming. We're coming. No, you
Well,
are.
I am
don't know.
not going to.
How about this? We have a nice little lunch. We have a nice little chat, and then you and I go outside, and we'll settle this like we should, and I can go join the rest of them. Okay?
Oh, no, sorry, you're new. I forgot. I'm just not leaving when you guys are here. So I'm just gonna stay here forever. So that's fine.
He's a pussy.
Oh, I'm not saying you have to leave. Just step outside. Come on.
No, that's not happening.
The issue is that Haruman, despite being a devil, is a bloody coward. And doesn't like the idea of facing us in combat, because we've already kicked his ass once.
Oh, wait, you beat me once. Not gonna let it happen again.
Ooh, by mortals? Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy. How'd you fuck that up?
So I'm inhabiting a mortal body, but my spirit is immortal. So yes, they can beat my mortal
He likes
body.
to make excuses, you see, for his failures. I imagine his mistress will very much enjoy these excuses.
They can't defeat me though. I will just come back over and over again. Even if you defeat me, if I were to step aside, you defeat me, I would just come back. But I'm pretty happy with the body I'm currently in. So there's that. Oh, I forgot something in the recap. He totally gave the idea that he might have fucked Gallus's mom 20 years ago. So that was
By he means Ryder.
That Ryder might have fucked Gallus's mom 20 years ago. Yes. Thank you.
Not Haruman.
Not Harman.
Would laugh if it was Haruman before he was like evil. Like, and I'm your dad.
He would. Oh, that's a good point. He does look at Juniper and he goes, "You ever wonder why your brother's part devil?" And he like winks at you.
Honestly, Jimmer says, "You must be really stupid. My mom was pregnant before she came to this realm, so nice try."
Juniper, don't engage with him.
Hey, buddy. Over here. We have the business, alright?
Here to entertain you, so that's not a thing.
Whisper just goes, "Get in line." And I say, "Let's follow him to dinner. We have things to do in the pocket dimension anyways. We might as well kill two birds with one stone. Preferably this one first."
Whisper and Romeo, would you mind accompanying Haruman to the pocket dimension? I believe that Gallus and I have something to discuss.
Actually, I personally feel as though I should not be in the pocket dimension. I am scared that if he gets the chance to get out of the pocket dimension and leave and teleport away, I fear I am the only one with the magic to stop a teleportation spell.
Very well.
I wish to stay.
Do you possess the message cantrip?
I do.
Speak to me.
Boop! Hello.
Through message, Azra says, you or Gallus need to retrieve the infernal tack from the tank.
I understand. I will keep Gallus here with me, and he will retrieve it as I stand guard.
Excellent.
And I use message again to relay that to Gallus.
Got it.
But do not get it until after they go through the portal.
Azra nods in understanding at Romeo.
Whisper would message Azra and be like, "Should you transfer my talisman to Romeo or Gallus so that I may speak to him when we are in the other dimension?"
Azra is going to nod, and he is going to simply toss the talisman over to Romeo.
And Whisper and Juniper both kind of wince as that happens, because it's literally a part of them.
Oh,
What
shit.
is it? Yeah,
No,
what is
that's true. Azra would treat it with more respect than that. Thank you for mentioning that, Juniper. Azra will walk over as Mahadi is creating this portal and say, "This will allow Juniper to remain in contact with you while we are within this pocket dimension."
Okay. What body part is it, Juniper?
I made it into a necklace. It's like a piece of like tooth that's like she's shaped into like something and like made pretty. Like it looks very decorative.
You got
It's
it.
a whittled tooth.
Romeo's got swag, baby.
You just see Juniper kind of shiver a little bit as like she's literally around Romeo's neck, feeling slightly uncomfortable.
Azra gives an apologetic look at Juniper at the discomfort she's feeling.
I mean, it's me or Gallus, man. Take your pick.
Should we be off then to the infernal rapture?
I think that's a great idea. We have business there as well. Well,
Okay.
I need you
Haruman?
to know, Kyle, that, like, we as a party are not going to leave Haruman alone here, so this is just gonna delay the game further.
Oh, no, I will start fast forwarding and being like, do you guys wait a year? Cool. Do you guys wait 5 years? Cool. Do you wait 100 years? And then you guys just start dying.
Kyle just wants us to leave. We might as well go to the other pocket dimension and make that stupid thing.
So this is a literally unwinnable situation, Kyle, is what you're telling us.
I don't know about that, but I don't think waiting is the solution. I think you're thinking on the bag of devouring was a good solution. I think if he were to leave, counterspell and things like that are good solutions, but I don't think waiting is the solution.
Okay, so we as a party need to devise a way to, like, get him to leave.
Yeah.
That involves no form of hostile action, anything with any kind of hostile intent.
Is there anything he really wants?
I think it could be a fun exercise where it's like one of those TV shows where we fast forward like a year later and you guys all have full beards and like
And we've all been intense Naruto Shippuden time skip style training and level up twice.
Only twice? Romeo, we'd be like level 16 at that point.
I am here for it personally.
Also, everyone we know and love in El Terrell is dead.
That sucks. I cast Wish.
God.
I will say you would not level up in that 2 years or whatever because we're playing Milestone in there.
Smells like cheating in here.
We
I don't
probably
know.
hit personal milestones in 2 years.
Learning to let everything go. Be at peace with ourselves.
Azra has short-term goals he could accomplish.
So let's see. Who is Gallus, Romeo? We're staying here. Everybody else is going.
I'm
Gallus
going
is
wherever.
staying.
Real quick, I have an out-of-game question before they go.
What's up?
Where are all of the soul coins?
I think we said JD had them.
So Azra can only carry 3 at a time, because that's his constitution modifier.
Oh, can you only carry a certain number based on your con mod?
Yes.
Ah, I missed that somehow.
I didn't
Gallus,
know that.
what's your con mod?
I think Kyle went over that.
He probably did. I might have missed it. I might have forgotten it. Who knows? I could have
Right.
been not here that session, you know?
So I could be carrying 4 at least.
Do we only have 6? I'm seeing
I
6 in the party.
can hold 1.
I can also only hold 1.
One con.
I also only have 1 to my con. Bards and rogues, man.
I could carry 4.
Oh yeah.
So then, if you're holding 3, we only have 6. Is it safe for me as a human to assume that 3 of them are with Azra and 3 of them are with Juniper?
Sure.
I mean, 1 would have to be in the tank.
Oh, is 6 including our 1 in the tank on the party loot? I
I
imagine
feel like we
would have
haven't
deducted 1
upgraded
from
this
the party
since we
loot.
got the other tank too. I think we were like, we just have enough.
Yeah, I think we have 6 out of the tank. I think.
Okay, so
I would in-game message Azra then, and ask him if he can let Gallus and I each hold on to 1 soul coin while they're in there.
Azra is going to mage hand 2 soul coins over to you.
Sweet. I immediately give 1 to Gallus for risk of I don't know what.
Okay,
It just sucks. It just sucks.
Okay. Thank you.
Harman seeing this exchange of soul coins will just say, it looks like you folks been busy collecting those soul coins, eh?
There's
Yeah.
a remarkable number of devils that are carrying soul coins and also need to be murdered. And he
Yes.
looks at Haruman very, very intently.
He would say, there's a carnival spot in the Wandering Emporium. What would you say to a wager?
Yeah, no, we're good.
What kind of wager?
You win, I come with you. I win, you give me your soul coins and let me go.
All of our soul coins? Goodbye.
No, sorry.
Let us negotiate.
One soul coin.
Okay, that's more like it. What kind of thing do you enjoy to wager on? Do you perhaps know how to play the fiddle?
Oh my god!
Hey, baby.
Please.
Love you.
Oh, that's
We love you.
They love you too.
Oh yeah.
Love you too. Turn off the bathroom light, please. I'm sorry, love. I did, but it's not unusual.
I need to find Harrowwood stat block.
That
Are
was
you gonna be
probably
down here?
useful.
Can you close that door if you are?
Dual proficiency, violin,
Just so we're
or
not-
fiddle.
You know. Well, if you're gonna watch TV and such, you know. Love you too.
Alright, so.
Where the hell did I? Oh. Like, where the hell did I put my thing? Right in front of my face?
Does have a decent charisma. How about a horse race?
Fuck off.
Elaborate on a race.
We need my devil's tack, of course, so I could have my nightmare. But given my nightmare, and then you can pick some form of beast for you to ride, one of you.
Yeah, we're just gonna let you have your nightmare. Get out of here. Do you think we're dumb?
I would still be bound by the points of the pact. So whether you give me my tact or not, I would still be bound by the bet.
Whoa. Okay, I got disconnected here. Why are we talking about the tack?
He's
Oh,
trying
so
to say a
he's-
horse race. He wants us to give him his tack.
Well, no, hold on, because Azra has an idea here. And Azra says, an interesting idea. A race on the ground. Your nightmare is not allowed to fly.
Unless you have a flying vehicle as well.
As I said, a race on the ground. My form of ground transportation versus your nightmare unable to fly. And the reason Azra's doing this is because
Haste?
he has... No. I mean, maybe. But he has
Haste on
access...
Gallus.
Oh my
His access
fucking
is-
god, haste on Gallus' speed would be fucking sane.
He outrun any horse, dog. Like,
Does anyone have haste?
I don't. I thought maybe you did.
Haste is not a paladin spell.
Damn.
I don't even have third level spells. No, Azra has a motorcycle
That
True.
Harriman doesn't know about. And Romeo
that has a speed of 120 feet.
But we don't know
A
what
a
Harriman's
horse's-
speed is on his horse, do we?
A horse's ground speed is 40. I can't
But it's-
imagine a
he's
nightmare is much faster.
I don't know about that.
We've
Would-
seen it in combat before, so we must have a rough idea.
Can Azra, Romeo, or Juniper make some kind of or Gallus make some kind of a check to determine, like, to know what the speed of a nightmare is, like how fast in general?
Could we do like a history since we literally like dealt with him with his horse?
Yeah, I would let you do history, arcana, nature.
History with advantage because we definitely saw him on his
Well,
horse.
I'm letting you do the history period because you saw him. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean? Like, that's why I'm letting
Okay, and the question here is a nightmare on ground much faster than a horse?
Also,
Yes.
Max, why are you sideways, my dude?
Oh, let me turn on my phone's rotation. It's normal for me. I'm just using my phone because my computer's internet keeps cutting out. So if it cuts out on Roll20, it's not the end of the world. I just get fucked for a minute and Roll20. But it keeps me in Discord this way. So that I'm not actually missing things. I don't know what's going on, guys, but my internet is has been dying literally constantly for like the past month.
Cranky.
Yikes, my dude.
In,
Yeah.
in everything I do.
And
Yeah,
if
it's what it is.
Say Gray's in the stream while at work, and she said Eris has haste.
Oh fuck, Eris has haste.
Had haste.
Sorry. By the rules of the game, you
Does
have
Jukes
Jukes.
have haste?
You have Jukes, but you do not have Eris. That's
Does Jukes have haste?
no.
Because
it's
Juke
not
only
my-
has mind control powers.
Not my control.
Alright, don't worry, guys. I have the solution. Kyle, we will fast forward 1 year. for when Eris has returned. Easy.
Oh my god.
The
Okay,
party
so-
cannot just keep, needing Eris to do things for them.
I mean, this is a team, so
Well, no, I just made that. I'm joking because this is the second time where there was the one session where we realized we need mind control, and we needed Eris to read his mind. So let's wait for Eris.
well, it's funny because Jukes is all about mind power. Yet he was in there to read fucking minds. So,
Doesn't even have detect thought, shaking my damn head.
Mister,
Oh!
I only do mind stuff. No mind control. No mind reading. Nothing.
Mind reading is not mind control.
Way to shove yourself in a box and make it a teeny tiny box.
Eris was here and then she left again.
Okay, so now.
Hey.
She's here. That means we get to use her powers, even if she's at work.
Let Eris talk.
I'm here. I can cast haste. You have me for like 3 minutes before my break ends.
Oh my god.
The thing, no, the real the thing though is that in the stipulation, Harrowman said one-on-one, and if you allow a bonus from Gray or someone else, he would also want a corner man to make it equal. If this was a boxing match, you know what I
I
mean?
have a counter argument here. I will ride. Wait. Eris, are you large or small? You're small, right?
She's medium.
I think I'm
Well,
medium.
I'm
now.
medium. You're medium. Is anyone here small?
No.
No.
All right. Here's my thought process.
Oh my god.
We get Eris, right? Eris is our person that is racing against Haruman.
Okay.
And as Haruman has a mount, Eris also has a mount. This mount happens to be Gallus.
What's Gallus' strength score? Can you carry a bird?
I can move at a speed of 120 feet in a turn.
It's not
I
easy.
think you
No,
mean
if you're carrying above a
90?
certain weight, it would count as difficult terrain. Therefore, that would have your speed.
But if we have a motorcycle that goes 100 around, can we haste a motorcycle?
You
No.
Oh.
It's an object, not a creature.
However, we could haste the person using the motorcycle to give them an extra dash action. That would actually be faster than hasting Gallus.
Oh my god. But again, if any of us other than the contestant have a hand in it, then Haruman would also get an assistant to do something.
So it would require Eris to be the person driving the motorcycle at that point.
Or be
Right.
motorcycle.
Honestly, before we even worry about all this, Azra got a 23. How fast is this fucking horse? Like,
In Nightmare, regular speed is 60. Its fly speed is 90.
Okay, so 60
So
is half again as
even
fast as a horse.
even if it's flying, which we shouldn't allow, I agree, it's still slower than you. So I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Yeah, for real though. Because if Azra's dashing on his turn, he's moving 240 feet in a round.
Okay, so here's the thought process. Haruman, our deal is your horse on the ground versus one of our combatants on the ground in a race, a foot race. If you win, you will get one of our soul coins. If we win, you come out here and Azra, it's fight us like a man. That's the concept.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Well,
If
no,
we win-
let's say this instead. Because what Haruman said was he joins us, he comes with us. So therefore, if we win, Haruman, you become subservient to us. You will act in all ways to the best of our interests, and will neither take any action against us, nor by inaction allow harm to come to us. Yes? Azra's just reusing the rules from Gorgoth here, basically.
Yeah,
And Romeo, the original deal.
so I just realized this doesn't fully work anyway, because Infernal Tact doesn't summon a nightmare.
Yeah, it needs to be bound to a nightmare. That's why I couldn't.
Oh,
use it.
I thought he still had the same one bound to it.
It,
Because I thought it called it from wherever it was.
killed it, but I guess he could. Yeah, because it says you could resummon it. Okay. Yeah. It could, okay. Yeah, right here. It reforms to the 9 hells and become it again. Okay, cool. So yes, he can still get his nightmare. So I think you misphrased something at the beginning. So I'll say it in character. It wasn't just the coin. If I win, I get 1 soul coin, and you have to let me go.
Oh, I missed that part.
No, that was absolutely part of it. That was absolutely part of it. This feels rough, y'all.
I don't think we should agree to that. If we win, you get your soul coin. You get your message, you can call in backup. You don't need us to freely let you go if you get your message, your soul.
I think I
Because
have... same question with that 23 on the history. Is a nightmare a fiend?
I think so. I closed the stat block. Let me reopen it.
Because Azra has another bullshit thing he can do to the nightmare if it's a fiend.
Oh
Indeed.
no.
I'm sorry, what?
It is indeed a fiend.
I don't think there's a way that Azra loses this.
But here's the thing:
Not-
is if you're allowed to cast spells, that means Harriman's allowed to cast spells, right?
That is a true statement. So in addition to being a race, it's kind of a one-on-one fight. If we're, you know what I mean, like in a way.
Which I kind of hate doing because that makes it just me being the one playing.
That's fine. I mean,
Well, none of us mind watching you deal with this. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
if it's in flavor, I won't be upset.
Fair enough. So
I would be upset if you were like going out of your way to steal the spotlight, but this is the whole party working together to give you your one-on-one. You know, it's
so
not the same.
Azra, in addition to having a motorcycle with 120 move speed, also has a very fun new channel divinity from being a Vow of Vengeance paladin that I'm sure Ryder's aware. I'm sorry, not Ryder. Wyatt's aware of, called Abjure Enemy. The target makes a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, which it has disadvantage on if it is a fiend. If it fails, its speed becomes 0. If it succeeds, its speed is halved.
so then
Oh.
what could Harriman cast on you then?
A lot of things, but I have base +4 to all of my saving throws.
Well, my question is less about your saving throws and more about can he just make your motorcycle inoperable?
I mean, that's not impossible. He could attack it somehow, but at the end of the first round, I'm 120 feet away, so...
I mean, but
Okay, imagine he
spells
goes
are not
first and
very
casts heat metal on your motorcycle, and you get like you just fall off it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's what I'm scared
I mean,
of.
He might well have heat metal.
So we'd have to do it without spells, because if you don't
Abjure
cast...
Enemy isn't a spell, so we can
Exactly.
absolutely say no spells.
Well, your find vehicle is a spell.
So no spells once it starts? Because, like, he would have to summon the nightmare with his magic anyway.
Well, but you guys, well, he already admitted he needs a nightmare. You guys haven't said that you're going to be driving a motorcycle. I think he assumes you're also riding a horse. He thinks it's horse against horse.
That's the problem, is that we have to keep
He's
thinking
dumb.
that it's horse against horse.
And if you want to reveal there's a motorcycle, sure, you can cast it pre. But if you want him to think it's horse against horse, you have to cast Fight Steed once the battle starts.
Well, he's...
Or
I
find
mean,
motorcycle. Yeah.
Well, no. It's gonna have to be before it makes its 10-minute casting time. I can't do it after it starts.
Okay.
So yeah, just say once the race begins, and I have my mount, no spell casting.
I think that's reasonable. I think so. So Azra, in laying out the regulations of this match, says you will be allowed your attack to summon your nightmare for the duration of the race. Upon completion of the race, you will dismiss your nightmare. Prior to the race, I shall summon a steed of my own, which I will utilize during the challenge,
And the
and
completion-
will
And the completion of the race is us both passing the finish line.
Correct. The completion of the race is both of us passing the finish line.
The completion of the race is one of you passing the finish line. If once one of you wins, it does not matter when the second person gets to pass.
That's fair.
We don't want to add in that clause, because then if he loses the race, he could just never finish it. And then we can never enact our win.
Kyle got caught, fucker.
Was that what he was going for?
100% what he was going for. Yeah, he was not even gonna race. He was just gonna ride his nightmare into the sunset.
Amazing. I see the wording there. Thank you for catching that, Romeo.
Race that never ended. What I would say then is the thing I'd be afraid of is, what if I kill him or he kills me? Is that still a race? If one of us kills the other, what is to stop this from just being a slaughter fest? The whole point was to have a race. So, if it's...
I'm sorry, are you afraid you can't beat me in a one-on-one fight?
No, I'm saying the fighting is good. But if I kill you or you kill me, then it ceases to be a race. So I was insinuating that's why I was saying that both of us had to pass the finish line to ensure that 2 people enter, 2 people leave, kind of a thing. But
how about no fighting each other while in the race on...
No, there must be fighting in the race. That makes it...
There will be fighting in the race.
Yes, there will be fighting in the race.
However...
I like the fiddle. Can we get back to the fiddle?
This is insane. I completely agree.
If we cannot agree to terms, we can talk about something else. That's fine.
I mean, we've talked about this for a really long time, Kyle.
It's been like half an hour, Kyle. I think that we can go ahead and go through with this. When one person passes the finish line, the race is over and the terms go to the winning party.
I think we'll set up a racetrack and neither person is allowed to leave the racetrack until the race is over.
Also, here's the thing. If one of you kills the other, all you have to do is cruise across that finish line so that both parties just pass the finish line doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Okay. I think the wording...
Here, can I spell it out? I'll spell it out for you right now. You ready? So, you 2 race on the ground. Once the race commences, no spells can be cast. Violence is allowed, but you cannot leave the area of the race until the race is finished. The race ends once one of you passes the finish line. If we win, you are subservient to us and can never cause us harm through either action or inaction. If you win, you get one of our soul coins.
Can we slightly change one thing?
Maybe.
This is, and I'll say this more as Kyle out of game.
Sure.
I think giving you Haruman as an ally permanently is OP.
Then you shouldn't have stated at the very beginning, he said, I'll come with you.
No, he meant as in come with you outside so you guys could kick his ass.
No, but
that's
you
what
literally
I imagined.
Oh.
Go outside.
With you, yeah.
The way you said it, though, we all
I was
thought,
on
like,
this-
he'll come with us. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, I was on the same wavelength as you, Kyle. I thought he meant he'd just come outside.
Here's the thing is,
I
we don't...
think we'll
If you
do...
guys want me outside so bad, I'll come outside.
Here's the thing,
that's
why
what
don't
he
we
meant.
agree out of character that he's not going to come with us to fight with us? He's just negated. Like, he can't do anything bad against us. He can't go to the person he follows and tell all our secrets. Like, that isn't he joins us. Like, tell him maybe to go live in a hidey hole somewhere and not bother or anything.
What?
So just remove him?
You would have to go into isolationist and go into hiding. You would just have to go live in a hut somewhere, Obi-Wan Kenobi style.
Sounds like a him problem.
No, that's what we're saying. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Okay. If I lose, yes, I will go into isolation and I will not contact Zariel.
Or anyone else that works for her.
Or anyone else that works for her.
Or would have any ability to contact her.
anybody could that I might need to go and get groceries.
No.
Or clerk could contact Zariel. Like that's too much.
You can kill rats by yourself and eat them.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Deal.
Excellent.
You guys like shake hands and stuff. I need to.
Wait a minute. As strong as he is, does he even need to eat at that level of power?
I was just joking. He doesn't need to eat.
I will hold up the soul coin that Azra gave me earlier, and I say this is the soul coin you will receive should you win, which you won't.
Put it in that pouch again and be like, here, hold this.
God.
If you win, we'll give you the pouch.
I won't if I knew about it.
If I'm being honest, I think Harriman only has one chance at this. There's one thing I have in mind as Kyle that would let Harriman win. If that doesn't work, I think JD wins. I think Ezra wins.
And I say, but here's the thing: is Whisper would definitely be like, I will put it in this pouch, and whoever wins will get the pouch.
So,
Alright.
the one thing I want, I think I know what it is that you're planning, Kyle.
Hey, you can't.
No, Azra does not.
Okay.
But I think I know what you're planning.
Don't say it out loud because I might like smile or.
Right. I'm not going to.
Okay.
All right.
A thing. How about this one?
Azra is going to state that the finish line should be out of sight of both of us, and should be placed in an area. I guess we need to know where the finish line
He's
is.
just gonna have Hamadi summon a racetrack because Kyle's putting a racetrack together. So.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna have to be easily gettable. You're not gonna have to climb mountains and shit. Like,
Nope, it's straight up racetrack.
Like a strip, yeah.
No, it's not a strip, but yes.
is it a
Well,
circle?
still, yeah.
The one I found is a circle, but yes.
Say it's not gonna have
That's fine.
like canyons you gotta jump over and
No,
shit,
it's
right?
not like Mario Kart. It's a straight up like the kind of track you would see in a school, like a
Okay.
relay track kind of a thing.
This is NASCAR level track.
NASCAR, it's a NASCAR track. Yes, exactly.
You're making a left turn.
While Mahadi summons the racetrack, I am going to summon my steed.
And he will summon his infernal. Somebody's gonna go get
Oh,
his
God.
back, right?
I get the tag for him, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Wispa, Juniper, Azra, Haruman, and Bakram, you are the ones going.
I mean, Mahadi's gotta be selling tickets to this, right?
For real.
I like that. Yes. While Mahadi is summoning the track, you see that he himself undergoes mitosis.
God.
There's gotta be like betting and shit on this.
Yeah, there's got to be betting. It's a
Say
it's a
Whisper's
lieutenant of
definitely gonna bet
Zariel.
on Azra. Because if
It's
not,
a-
we're
it-
fucked anyways.
Right.
All right, and yeah, you can see that there's like they've set up like a tent and like a carnival type area in the middle, and there's seating on the outside, and the duplicate Mahadi is here with you. I need both your vehicle and his vehicle. I have tokens for both.
You could also just have the people themselves be the tokens.
What? Well, that's no fun. Because this is JD's vehicle.
Oh, that's stretched out horribly. Okay.
That is stretched out pretty nastily, but it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know how it ends up. It's not on the actual token, but that's how it shows up when I zoom in on it, so it's weird.
Bless
Oh wait,
the
is
baby.
that it? Because I can't control that.
I'll fix it.
Thank you, friend.
Also, Chris, why are you muted in the game? Just have don't broadcast. Like in Roll20?
You have your vehicle.
I thought I did that, but whatever.
Jess, to answer your question, is there might come a point where we don't want to do like mounted combat, so we might separate from our mounts and just fight each other. Or
So
something.
just say the mounts and I separate.
I'll just put a token in. God.
So Azra says we are completing 3 laps on this course, yes?
Oh, I was just thinking 1 lap.
I'm thinking 3.
Miles.
Romeo, you've been a reasonable judge in the past, and Mahadi as well. I believe that for this contest,
But if you remember 2 seconds ago, I believe Romeo said he wanted it to be a flat strip. On a flat strip, there's no rotations. This is just a flat strip that's been curved. The finish line is the finish line.
I think if we are to try and have reason prevail here, just meet in the middle and make it 2 laps.
I feel.
Well, there's a good reason I can't do that. And
I think that he wants to just like transport himself like
Kyle's
instantly
trying
to the
to
finish
talk.
line.
I'm trying to talk, Jess. Okay. There's a reason that we said before it was just to the finish line, and now we're adding laps. And
that was before I knew it was a circle, though.
Yeah, I was thinking a straight line.
I get that, and I get that. But here's the thing. I think if I'm right, or I think if Kyle hadn't said there's one way he can win this, I don't think we'd be talking about laps. I think you're trying. I think you guys are adding laps to negate the one.
I'm gonna say I had no idea how you were gonna win, and we always thought
Me
it was
either.
straight.
No. But JD said he does.
I didn't know. The only thing I will say is that the deal was originally stated as start to finish.
Yeah.
So I think that Haruman could enforce 1 lap because it's already been agreed upon.
It's already been stated. I just wish I knew what the track looked like. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I think we just got played. Like, that's part of
Yeah, I think we did.
He's just gonna like dimension door himself there. What a fucker.
Guys, I can do that with the straightaway too. The curve doesn't have anything to do with okay. If you want, I can get a straight map. It doesn't actually.
No. The reason was that I was hoping the finish line would be out of sight of the start line.
Yeah, that's what he
Whereas
said.
this is not the case.
Well, it pretty much is because as you're going around, when you turn this corner, you can no longer see the start, and then you can only see the start again once you're here. That's what I was.
Yep, so
Regardless,
you also can't
we
cast
have
spells.
reached a determination.
Yeah. At this point, it's wasted words. Like, I want to see a race.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not there. Fuck.
Let's do this.
You aren't there. You are not there. But actually, yes, you are, because Mahadi, the real Mahadi that you're speaking with, puts up arcane crystals around the Emporium as advertisement, and he's like,
He's broadcasting the fucking race.
he's broadcasting
Well,
the race.
how
yeah.
else are people
And
gonna
he's like-
bet?
He's like, come see the race live. You can see it while you shop, or you can see it live, face to face. And so, so he like has a portal that people can go through and go see the race.
Alright.
Alright.
So 1 lap, no spells, let's go.
Where did I put?
And I think Juniper and Wispa are gonna be at the finish line to make sure there's no fucking shenanigans. And if he
I just imported the map twice. Oops.
Oh, hello, second lap.
If he tries to do anything, Juniper will like
Call foul.
like transport herself to him and just like smack-a-roo him.
Don't beat the shit out of you.
Well, I do need you off the track though.
I gotta be ready.
She's-
We're like the girls that are
She's
like,
not on the
and go.
Oh no, a second ago Juniper was on the track. That's why I had to.
Oh, I missed that.
Alrighty, so we both have our vehicles.
Yup.
We're gonna roll initiative, so let me put the initiative tracker up.
Do I roll Azra's initiative or the bike's initiative?
Oh, definitely
That's a
yours.
good question.
It's yours because you're piloting the bike. So,
Okay.
Technically, you guys are both starting at the exact same time.
like if you remember, well, you never do that in a battle, so...
Well, also in a race, it depends on who gets out of the gate first. That's a big part of who wins.
Also, the flavor in 5e is supposed to be each round, everything happens at the same time. It's just that we can't do that in a tabletop.
in real life, yeah.
Which
Okay,
direction
so-
are you guys going to be racing in? Because we didn't discuss that.
Oh, I assume clockwise. Are we going clockwise?
Yes.
Lovely.
I would say, yeah, so I think with the regular Devil's Ride, the machine doesn't roll an initiative. Each player rolls initiative, and the driver just uses their actions and stuff to drive the vehicle. So I think
Okay, cool. I asked because the Devil's Ride has an initiative modifier, which is just its dexterity modifier, but thank you for checking.
Yeah, I think the only way that works is if you had a self-driving Devil's Ride.
Right.
I don't know how that would happen. Alright. Azra at turn. Aroman at turn. But here's what I'm now wondering.
What's up?
The horse is alive. So does the horse get initiative?
No, mounts share the initiative of their rider.
Yeah. I was like, if you're gonna do that, then that's basically 2 turns against 1 turn every time.
That was part of the deal. Maybe that was the point.
No.
Well, I mean, so to Kyle's point, the nightmare is sentient. To my point, find vehicle states that I add double my proficiency to ability checks related to driving the vehicle, which I would argue initiative is in this case.
No, is initiative a bit? Initiative.
It is an ability check. The Bard's Jack of all trades ability increases it.
No, I agree. Yeah. So this counts. All right. Cool. So
my initiative is very briefly +9.
Yeah. God damn. Okay.
Yeah, I add twice my proficiency to it. I get expertise in initiative.
Very cool.
Well, shit.
I mean, I might still roll like crap. You never know, Kyle. Or I might not roll like crap. Oh, I did. So that 14 becomes a 22.
Woo!
What the heck?
So I think Haroman loses.
Can I make the entire track in 1 turn?
Well, not even that. It's that the plan I had meant he had to go first, and if he doesn't go first, the plan doesn't.
Oh, I love that.
Still gotta play it out, though.
I know, because I have to think of another plan now. Because Plan A fell apart. Well, I do plan. That's why I meant Plan A was like a slim thing where like it only works based on. Now it's about murdering you before you can cross the other.
So Azra, as he goes, is going to hold up his holy symbol and say, "Not a spell, motherfucker," and is going to abjure enemy on the nightmare.
Yes. What does that do?
He makes a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage. This is on the nightmare, not on Haruman.
Okay.
DC is 16.
Nightmare got a 15, so just barely failed.
Oh! It is frightened for 1 minute or until it takes damage. While it is frightened, the creature's speed is 0, and it cannot benefit to any bonus to its speed.
Azra, we had the same exact plan. If he got higher initiative, he would have made you frightened, and you wouldn't be able to move closer to him, and then he would just race, and you would have to follow him, and yeah.
Oh my god!
Plan, but because you rolled a higher initiative, yours worked and mine didn't.
Oh my god! That's amazing! Yeah, so then Azra takes righteously the fuck off. So let me check.
Haruman's gonna have to run, baby.
Is the creature immune to being frightened is now the question. Or does he have, like, advantage on saving throws or anything like that? I don't think so. No, he doesn't. Okay.
So 120 feet is literally exactly half of this track, so...
Can you just dash?
No,
because
because my
he's
action is
to-
using Abjure Enemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was super worth.
While frightened, the creature's speed is 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. So how do I get to take the Do
The
I
quit.
get to do the save again at some point or what?
Nope.
Nope.
And
No.
how long does it last?
1 minute.
A minute.
Oh, okay. Which is way longer than it's taking to go on the track.
I'm only need 6 more seconds.
And he can't. So I think Haruman just has to run.
Yep.
Karma just gets off the nightmare and runs. I mean, yeah.
Unless he
I mean,
just wants to
honestly-
wait for Azra to win.
Wait. No, wait.
He could attack his nightmare, and then the nightmare could use its movement, but then Azra still wins.
I also realized that if I just moved and dashed, I would have gotten to the finish line anyway, so...
Whoops.
What was that, Max?
I said whoops.
Yeah, you sounded like a robot when you did that, like, because of your internet. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, my internet is fucky.
Say, what's been up with it lately?
I have no idea, honestly.
You gonna throw it in the trash?
Yes.
What do you got, Spectrum?
I have no idea. I
This
don't pay
race
for
is just revenge for rolling an even number on that fucking bag of devouring roll.
For real.
That's true. You earned it then
Thank you.
with your quick thinking.
That should have worked. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
So, this is Kyle. I'm just going to reveal a plan I have because I don't know if it'll work, so I'll just say it out loud. Hypothetically, the nightmare has ethereal stride. The nightmare doesn't have a speed, so it can't move. But it does say the nightmare and up to 3 willing creatures within 5 feet of it magically enter the ethereal plane from the material plane.
But that's
So-
going
Okay.
off the course, and he said you couldn't leave the course.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
because-
no. But I'm curious why he would do that, though.
Well, because I'm wondering if once he's in, so one, it wouldn't be against the rules because the course still exists on the ethereal plane, so it wouldn't.
Yes, they would overlap. You would
Right.
not be leaving the course.
Exactly. Once I'm there, Ezra can't hurt him or attack him, and is there? I thought I remember something about time moving differently, but maybe not. I don't think it does.
No.
So there's no advantage because also once you win the race, would he just be sucked out of the ethereal plane? That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that him being in the ethereal plane would keep him safe from the bet, but I don't think it would.
I mean, that would be
No.
going against his bet, which is his word as a devil.
Yeah, which you wouldn't do. Yeah, you wouldn't do that. Okay. So, and obviously going
So,
to ethereal plane would help.
get
with a
fucked.
better enemy.
He could just try to kill Azra right now. Like, I think
Yeah.
he has ranged attacks. He could just try to murder me.
That's what he'll do. But I was just more wondering, does abjure enemy require like line of sight or seeing you or anything like that, like regular frightened?
I presume that I think the frightened
Well,
condition
the
requires...
speed going to 0, it has nothing to do with anything else. Its
No.
speed is 0, period.
While frightened, the creature's speed is 0. So let me go look at frightened as like a attack condition.
So the frightened condition says it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. It doesn't say that you lose the frightened condition if the source is no longer in your line of sight.
You are still scared of the source, even if it's not within line of sight.
Okay, I just don't have those disadvantages we were talking about.
Correct.
But I do still
Correct.
But
Okay,
your speed
alright.
is still 0.
Got it, thank you. Okay, yeah, I think his only chance then is attacking Azra.
I mean, come at me, bro. I have 97 hit points and 20 AC.
Wait.
Waiting.
But he just destroy this spot on the ground so it's no longer a finish line, and then you can never cross the finish line.
That sounds like something Haruman would do. I would be surprised if Mahadi made a finish line that Haruman could destroy in one round.
Also, Juniper and Wispa are right there.
You can't intervene. Okay.
You're
They
literally
they can't interfere
with the race.
but
But I could interfere with you destroying the finish line.
Oh, yeah, they'll just attack you.
Remember, no spells.
Oh, shit. Wait a second. No. Wait.
Waiting.
He's gonna try this. Are you within 60 feet of him?
I am.
So, then
But
he's
not in
gonna
line
do
of
this.
sight, according to you.
Yeah, I thought that that the walls were too high, so there's no line of sight.
Yeah, you
I
said
thought,
specifically
but-
they were not on line of sight if they were over there.
Oh, no. We were talking about it. There are no walls. It was more about if if there was line of sight because of the buildings and stuff, like with the carts and stuff, I think where I am and you. Oh wait, there is a giant building in
There's a
there.
huge tent in the
Also,
middle,
Kyle,
yeah.
We
I just
literally
noticed that.
said the reason we wanted it straight was so it wouldn't be the ending wouldn't be in line of sight. If he's at the ending, you said it wouldn't be in line of sight.
We've already discussed the whether it's straight or curved thing. But what I'm now saying is yes, the building is in the way. What I'm asking though,
Yes.
if I move, it doesn't work.
What are you gonna do, Kyle? What are you gonna do?
Lose.
No, I know.
Boys, bad
I think
boys.
I know.
What you gonna
I think
do?
I know. Okay. Harrowman's gonna go backwards. So, because there's nothing in the rule book that says a dog can't play basketball. And so Harrowman's gonna go backwards.
Are you trying to say that he doesn't have to complete the entire length of the track and can just turn and go backwards and then go forwards and cross the finish line?
That would be fucked up, but no, I don't think that would work.
No, that's not it.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's not it. But
Okay.
I think he's planning on trying to stop you from crossing the finish line, like muscle man you. That's my thought process.
Maybe.
he's
We'll
gonna-
see.
What is Harrowman? He has to get off the nightmare. So Harrowman's speed is that. Okay. So Harrowman is going. Let me get Harrowman's token. Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20. So now I think he could see you through here. So the buildings aren't in the way anymore. Question though is, if he moves to the edge of the track,
See, I really don't like this.
can he?
Because I feel like the whole reason we wanted it to be straight is because we said we didn't want him to have line of sight to the thing, and then he said if he was on the other side, he wouldn't have line of sight.
There would always be line of sight because it's a straight track. You could see the end. I don't know what you mean.
We didn't specify in the deal that when the deal was made, we did not specify we wanted it to be not seen. So nothing that's happening right now is breaking what we've specified.
Right.
Okay, so.
And it's in the devil's nature to be shady and try and trick us. So I think it's fine.
He's going to activate Terrifying Command. Each creature that isn't a fiend within 60 feet of him must succeed on a Charisma saving throw. I'm aware that you're a fucking paladin. I know.
Oh my god. Okay, this is what we're doing?
That was a decision.
I'm trying it.
Charisma saving
I mean, it
throw.
might work.
If that's all you got, that's all you got, dog. I'm with it. Better than nothing.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that might fuck with this. I don't think that I necessarily do.
Wait, is it a spell, Kyle?
It's not a spell.
No, this is an ability, much like my
Yeah.
Abjure enemy is.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna make this charisma saving throw then. And God help me. Oh, okay, never mind.
So the DC was 30. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
What are we playing? Pathfinder?
It does pass.
You don't say.
So that sucks.
Yup, it does, doesn't it?
So, let's see. That was.
Part of his move and an action.
That actually was probably all of his move because of dismounting. Actually, no. I know mounting takes after movement, but I don't think dismounting does, so never mind.
Yeah, so he's good. He's gonna get to there. So that was actually not. He actually gets multiple actions. He has multi-actions. So that was only 1 out of 4 things he can do. So,
Oh, because his multi-attack includes Command of Terror or some shit.
yes,
Okay.
it does. But his multi-attack his attacks can't reach you from this range. So,
Well, that's a shame for him.
which is dumb because he has a lance. Lances can be thrown.
What?
I mean,
No, they
not if-
can't.
No.
Wait, can lances
Javelins can be
Javelins
thrown.
are-
You're saying javelins, my guy.
Lances
Yeah,
are
the-
not aerodynamic.
Lances
Wrong
are for
point.
jousting.
I
Yeah.
have those.
I was literally thinking of a javelin. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all
I'm
like,
just gonna
no,
poke
it
you- I'm just gonna
doesn't.
poke you with- I'm only gonna poke you with my javelin. Alright. So yeah, I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think he can do anything else right now because everything else he can do, you're not within range of.
Take an opportunity attack on me, I fucking dare you.
Wait a second! Wait a second! Right
Kyle
here.
gets so excited at the idea of beating me in this. This feels very adversarial.
Okay.
Alright, what's going on?
It's this. Oh, but it's a fucking action. And so if he had gone first, it would have been fine. But get this. Each ally of the Narzugon within 60 feet can't be charmed or frightened. Only if he activates it, though.
But that doesn't heal the current frightening condition. Oh, but if he went first, you meant.
This is more about, I wish I could do this.
Yeah, that's valid.
But also, you didn't know what he was gonna do, so you wouldn't have known to do that.
If I had the thought that I was going to do it to him, he could. But yeah, so that's the end of my turn. Azra, go ahead.
Fantastic. Let's fucking end this race, kids.
I honestly feel like if you dash, you can just avoid an attack of opportunity.
I don't think so.
No,
I think you have
here's
to
the
go
thing.
around him. He's in the
Oh, I
middle
can't
of
go
the
back.
track.
Oh, yeah, okay. Zooming in, I do see. You can take the disengage action.
I can take a disengage action and then run around him.
And it's 115, and you would need 120. No, I thought 120 was with it. Is 120 your movement?
120 is the cycle's movement, my man.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's that.
So Azra is going to whiz around the corner. See Haruman there, and he just revs the cycle. Here's a question, Kyle. Do I hear the cycle talking to me?
Yes, you do. You get an image in your head of someone who introduces themselves as Arcturus. Let me show the people. You're the only one who sees this, but I'll just flash up the token.
Uh-huh.
The motorcycle itself doesn't count as a creature, but it is possessed by a soul.
Sure.
So, you get this a mental image of this person in your head.
Oh, hey.
He's like Hermes, but instead of his shoes, it's his hat.
And he would be like, "Hey, thanks for summoning me. That was pretty cool."
What? Thank you for coming when I called.
Yeah, I've been stuck in hell for a while, so pretty chill with you there. Get me a place to cool. This is a pretty cool place to chill down right here.
I don't think you understand how much joy that brings me. How would you like to defeat a devil as your first act out of your torment?
Being that I was an angel who's been stuck in hell for 1,000 years, that would be fantastic.
Then let's kick Zariel's lieutenant's ass. Azra is going to take the disengage action as he sees Haruman on the track, and he is going to whiz around Haruman,
Yes, you will.
and he's going to intentionally kick up dust in Haruman's face.
Let me see if there's anything he can do as a reaction. I don't think there is, but I will just double check.
Sure. Fucking
Fucking
Bakram. I like you already.
There isn't. So, indeed.
Say
Azra.
Haruman's not a polearm
And
master.
Haruman and Azra and his new angel Arcturus make it to the finish line.
Woo!
And Azra like pulls like a burnout land. That was exhilarating. You handle like a dream.
Juniper and Wispa just like sandwich him in between themselves and give him a big hug.
Azra's just laughing, and he pulls them both in, and he yells, my motorcycle spoke to me. It's an angel."
Arcturus would respond and be like, "Hey man, maybe this is a dream. Who knows?"
Oh,
If that's the
you're
end of this
one those?
campaign, I'm never playing with you again.
The campaign ends as Azra wakes up in a hospital bed. Azra, you've been asleep for 80 years.
Okay. So yeah, you have won. We'll say, well, I didn't know you had a motorcycle. I kind of figured it'd be your horse versus my nightmare. Kind of more equal footing, but I I guess
Honestly, Haruman, with the way that contest went out, I could have been on foot and I would have beaten you.
No,
Oh!
Oh,
it was 100%
shit.
your motorcycle, no question.
Take that, motherfucker.
Azra is going to extend his hand and say, "Good contest, friend.
He's not gonna take that hand.
Now be gone with you, where you may
Petty.
never darken my sight again."
The agreement was for me to go into isolation. I believe this fulfills that. And he straight up reaches up and takes the helmet off, and you now have a dead rider body and a Haruman helmet.
I mean, he went back into isolation, which is back into his helmet. I guess that's...
I don't like this because he's gonna wait till somebody else puts on his helmet.
Azra is going to take the helmet and put
Shove
it
it
into
in the bag!
non...
Shove it in the bag!
The non-devouring bag.
No, put it in the devouring bag. Devour that helmet.
Oh, I wanted to kick you like a football.
Please, let's devour it, and then it would never be our problem again.
I don't think Azra knows where the bag puts things yet, so he'd like to find that out first.
Also, if it devours someone else and then that someone else puts on the helmet, Haruman's bag.
I was gonna say,
Well, you know,
if
but
we
man,
put
he's
someone
in-
else in there out of desperation. That helmet's gonna look pretty good if you're about to die.
But here's the thing: is it's digested. It would be in the worm, and it would probably be stuck somewhere further in the track. So they'd have to be pretty well digested before they'd even be down there, and they wouldn't be able to see it.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather. Counter argument. What if the bag of devouring or the worm puts on the helmet? Huh?
It's gonna turn itself inside out and somehow put its head in the little tiny
Yeah.
helmet.
Now you're getting it.
I would hold that it's kind of like what's his name in D&D with the belly chain, where he would then just have like a tongue piercing that would have Haruman's helmet as the tongue piercing.
Mm-mm.
I did just message someone something.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't hear that now, but the second we get back together. Alrighty. So, Mahadi's like, wonderful, wonderful! You did such good, and you did some good business for me! You all get free spas! What about that, huh?
Also, Wisp will be like, we need to make an extra spa appointment for our friend.
That one's not for free, but yes, absolutely, appointments all around.
Nice.
I would, once they're back, I would give Azra the soul coin that I had for me and Gallus. I want you to know, Kyle, my backup was in case Azra somehow lost. What I said was, if he wins, he gets one of our soul coins, this one specifically, and I held up mine. If he won, I was gonna toss it behind me and be like, it's yours. Go.
Behind you where?
Out of the fuck. That's why I kept not saying we'll give it to you. I was like, this is yours, and then throw it as far away from the camp as I can as possible. That was my backup.
Juniper puts on the helmet. Just kidding.
I take off the necklace and say to Juniper, you would like this to be with Azra again, yes?
Yeah, I'd like for that to be with Azra. Thank you, Romeo.
Of course. And I give it back to Azra, who presumably puts it on, but he is not.
And I say, thanks for being gentle with it.
No. Hey, new guy. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm giving a cleric his last rites.
Azra, who I assume would be willing, and I go over to make sure he's not doing any fuckery with our dead friend.
Okay. Hold on. This was a fucking giant ass list. Where did it go? There we go.
Azra, just so you know, one, I gave you back your messaging talisman with Juniper, and
Excellent,
two,
thank
we
you.
are currently watching Bakram give Ryder his last rites. He tried to just walk away with our. He tried to just walk away with Ryder's body, and I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, guy!"
Whoever the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Romeo, for stopping him.
Or at least accompanying him to ensure.
Yeah.
Azra would also like to take part in Ryder's last rites, if
Now that Azra's here, I don't feel the need to be here. I'm not a holy man. I'll leave the holy men to do their holy work.
Azra's gonna ask Juniper if she would like to accompany him for sending Ryder off.
Juniper would be like, absolutely. So Juniper would stick with Azra, and Wispa would join.
Azra also goes down to his knees and takes out his holy symbol and begins to recite a litany of prayers in Undercommon. In the moonlight, my friend, may you find peace.
I wanted the carnival. I didn't get to it. I had to stand guard to be ready to counterspell a teleport, so I haven't actually gotten to see all this shit. So I'm like, ooh,
I wonder whose fault that is, Romeo. Or should I say Max?
Riders
Damn.
accepting Haruman's shady ass shit.
2 souls for 1 sacrifice. Hey.
So yeah, I would ask Mahadi, I think his name was, if there is anywhere here that might sell magical instruments.
Alright, I was typing. Okay.
No problem. No rush.
Let's see here. Okay, so, what'd you ask about?
If magical instruments.
So, let me check.
Because I know that this place does, some people do take gold, and we have a ton of that, so let's deck out our party with some good shit. Finally. And I want a DOS instrument.
So, let's see here. You haven't met that person yet. You haven't met that person yet.
Kyle, can you check your Discord?
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
So let me look through the inventories here, because I believe that one of them was just like generic magic shop, but I just have to see.
No problem, no rush.
There are a lot of shops.
Shop. I know Juniper mentioned interest in the tattoo shop before she was so rudely interrupted.
Yeah. I knew there was homework, but I forgot to look it up. I think I got way too distracted by everything that was going on.
There was a
Yeah.
lot that was going on.
There's a lot going on.
If there's no magical instruments, I'm also interested in the tattoo shop.
So there is this guy here. I will say this much. For one thing, this guy here runs a general shop.
The best guy.
But it's a general shop with a twist. You don't know what the twist is though. This guy here runs a pawn shop. It's called an arm and an arm and an arm and a leg.
Oh my god.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Pain.
That one was caught.
Pain.
Well, you did a good. I liked that a lot.
Let's see.
God damn it. Always hydrate, people.
So it's probably this one, right? Yeah, okay. So, the general magic item store, is the purple tent here. It's run by, Flash and Dash. That's FLASHENDASH. Flash and Dash.
Fantastic.
Or as they are called separately, Flash and Dash.
Christ.
Wish you guys would be doing this RP in thing, because I can't read the chapter books while I'm doing other things.
Why not?
Well, we're doing this because you're doing stuff. Don't want to throw you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to read their RP. They're RP and it's good stuff.
We're multitasking.
You can always go back and reread it.
That is fair.
The logs are saved.
I say Juniper sneakily takes a fingernail or a tooth from Ryder as a parting gift.
That's wild.
That is a thing that happened. That's all I got for you on that one, but...
Won't ask questions.
Okay, so... okay. So, Flash and Dash is the magic item store. It will just use the same one we usually use, the, fuck me. Sane items price guide. Oh, actually, have I used that in...
Not here yet.
I don't believe so, no.
Well, not here yet, but I didn't know if I'd used it in Candlekeep or whatever. Okay, so one second. I'll
Good
use it.
lord,
Yeah.
we're gonna have trouble using that here. We can't afford fucking anything.
Where am I? What show are we looking at?
I'm getting a PDF for you. One second.
Otti-dotti. Can't afford anything. Is it really that bad?
No, their consumables are definitely
I just-
priced well, and there's definitely good items that are like 1,000 or whatever, but yeah.
I just posted it into Discord for Stardust Crusaders.
Okay, thank you. I was looking for the link.
You're fine,
Down
dude.
to-
I got you.
But yes, this guide has, and if there's any items you want, we can of course look into them as well, but this is what they keep in stock at Flash and Dashes.
Okay.
Eris wearing the hard helmet?
No. What are you talking about?
What?
She said, if we win, Eris wears the Harleman helmet. She
No.
said-
No, she doesn't. Azra's not giving Eris the Haruman helmet.
Say
I hope you
Juniper,
realize the new character won't
Juniper
hesitate
and
to
Wispa would be
literally
like
cut you down.
this. Azra, we need to take turns protecting that and make sure that no one else gets corrupted.
I would like to propose that Romeo never carries it, Gallus never carries it, and Eris never carries it.
Sounds good. We should take.
If I overhear that, I would say, would you guys be talking privately, or is that something I could overhear? I am right next to Juniper.
I know Juniper went up with Azra and Bakram to do the last rites for Ryder.
Mhm.
And I thought Romeo
Right.
went back deeper into the Emporium, so I assume we're still
I
outside.
did. Okay, fair enough. Either way, I would tell you at some point that the helmet has a magical effect to those who hold it to charm them into wanting to put it on. So keep it in that bag of holding and do not remove it, or else we risk someone falling into Haruman's
Right.
wiles.
That's why Wispa and Juniper would be like, people are too easily susceptible He's evil. He will trick someone. We need to keep it where it's safe. I think it's safest with you and me. And I don't know. We've been together the longest. We trust each other. We know how to handle him.
I believe this is wise. It is possible also that as time near the helmet may increase one's vulnerability to its charms, so perhaps swapping it off to each other may help our resistance to him.
That's what I'm thinking, because if it spends too long with any person,
then it may become irresistible.
I did just send something to Azra.
I can't afford any of these instruments.
Yeah, right? As Juniper finishes that sentence, Azra, stops, and he breathes deeply, and he says, "The devil apparently is either well-informed, or is able to intrude upon one's mind. It has told me that it knows where my princess is."
How does it know where your princess is? What do you mean?
I don't believe it knows where my princess is. I believe that Haruman is lying.
I'm confused. Your princess is no more. Do you mean her soul?
Most likely. Yes, he has elaborated. He says that her soul is trapped in Avernus. I don't need a devil's assistance to save her.
All right. We're gonna have to switch off more than we think. I am kind of incorporeal, but Wispa can hold it for now if you want.
I am fine.
All
I can
right.
withstand its charms.
All right. But if it gets too hard, I think that...
Juniper, I trust you. And if it becomes too much for me, I will tell you.
I'm gonna say, I don't want it to get to that point. At least every day, every 2 days, we need to switch out.
I agree. Azra is also going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on himself. It's only for 10 minutes, so not right now. He's not going to, but maybe later. Azra has a lot of tools in his kit to protect himself from this.
Okay. So I haven't been paying attention to the other chat, so I'm sure you put stuff in there, right?
Also, Chris, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because I sent 2 things to you.
God, stupid cat. Get the fuck out.
Okay, so yes, so...
Scared.
Oh, I have used my channel divinity for this rest.
Okay, yeah, so you guys have the magic shop. The other booths are mostly services, some goods, but...
So, Kyle, let me ask, if we're trading soul coins to people, what does that equate to in gold?
Yes, let me tell you that. The going rate, which is dumb, I told you last time, don't agree with. So I'm thinking about that. Okay.
In a book that is incredibly stingy with items, Kyle wants to be stingier.
No,
Yeah.
Other way around. I want to be less stingy.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
As an example, I told you guys last week that the guy who does messages will also trade soul coins for money.
Right.
And he will give you 100 gold per soul coin.
Oh my god!
And that's why Kyle said I strongly don't agree with that.
Jeez. Jesus.
All right, I guess. Oh, did this turn into a shopping trip? Can we just say, like, by next time we should have...
Yes,
what
I
we
would
have?
agree to that. Yes, unless there's somebody you want to, like, role play or have conversations with, you guys
Not
have...
particularly.
Okay, then yes, you guys just get to shop when you want to shop.
Okay, and I definitely...
Okay.
You gotta send me that thing about the tattoos, because...
It's not, what was I just going to say? Well, just send me a message reminding me about the tattoos.
This
in
is your
terms of-
reminder.
There are a couple other things you haven't looked at that aren't
Okay.
in there, so I will just tell you, these guys over here, the fiery lizard people, and
Yep.
They actually do repairs and stuff for infernal war rides, and they also like sell parts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
Didn't we need to get parts for something?
if you wanted to turn your boat into either a car or a plane, you needed parts.
Yeah, we need
Yes.
parts for our boat.
There are various people, like this guy here has a thing called Souls for Soldiers, where he has like a mercenary thing where he can like, if you
Souls
give him
for
soul points, he can
soldiers.
maybe give you soldiers.
I love it.
This one here, the what was the shop called? The shop is called Off the Chain, and the Chain Devil sells like pets and stuff. So she has a wide variety of like, infernal animals that she sells.
Juniper gets so excited.
Yeah, Romeo would also love more allies than he already has. So,
Good lord.
And then somebody mentioned a Carnival. The Kitsune right here. He runs the games in the Carnival section. So under this tent in the middle is like the gambling and the fun gaming area. I think otherwise we've seen everything else here. So yeah.
I would be interested in gambling. Anyone else be interested in some gambling?
I think I'll pass.
I believe that indulging in vices at this time is ill-advised. But I will not...
Very well.
But that being said, I see no reason to keep you from enjoying yourself.
You can gamble
Well-
soul coins. You can gamble soul coins for more soul coins.
My only argument as for there is, it is not my currency to wager. All these things in the party, I've earned very little, if any of them.
Ah, I see.
I mean, soul coins I was here for, yes, but all of your gold and such you got well before me. I personally feel as though it would be a very good idea for Azra to pick up either or maybe both a +1 armor and /or shield, both of which he has enough gold.
With 600 gold, I have enough for that?
We have 6,000.
Oh, yes.
And they are 1,500 each. So we could right now increase your AC by 2 for 5,000 gold. That's my personal recommendation. Feel free to divvy up your gold as you see fit.
I'm gonna say Juniper would be like, I think that's a great idea. I also think that having something more to protect myself would be good.
Maybe you could each get one. You could actually afford +1 armor for Juniper, as well as +1 armor and +1 shield for Azra, because they're 1,500 each. So we could raise our party's AC by 3 right now for our frontliners for literally slightly over, like for 60% of our goal, 75%, somewhere in there.
I mean, that's very attractive. Are there any objections to doing that?
No, not for me. The only thing Romeo would have been interested in are like 28,000. The only things Romeo would be interested in are like 28,000 gold. So he's like,
Yeesh.
fuck it at this point.
What did Kyle say?
I'd say Jukes is keeping his 1,500. I'm just kidding.
Jukes can keep his opinions to himself anyway.
Well, this isn't from Jukes' inventory. This is from the party loot, which is separate from all of our individual inventories.
I was just teasing anyway, yeah.
And
We
I
do
think-
also, even outside of all of the gold we have other things that are worth more.
Right.
Worth gold that we're just not converting right now because we have no need.
the amethysts,
the gems, the crown, etc.
Kyle, I put the reminder about the tattoo stuff in chat and a question.
I have a question, Kyle.
Yes.
Since I'm using Gorgoth as a shield right now,
Yeah.
if I get another shield, would Gorgoth be enhanced to a +1, or would I get a separate shield?
You would have to you would not buy it. You'd basically doing is you'd be increasing the AC of your current shield, and you'd turn the Gorgoth shield into a +1 shield. But that's going to actually be, I would just say, the cost of a +1 shield plus the cost of, like, the blacksmith to work that out kind of a thing. So it'd be, like, a little more expensive than the cost of a +1 shield.
How much would a
Another
blacksmith be?
500?
I'd have to think about it. Somewhere between 500 and 1,000.
Then I think this is an outside of the game discussion.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I will also say, just real quick before we move on, if we were to assume, for real quick, and this is whatever you do, you were to stop using Gorgoth, and we were to get, we could get, with the money we have, +1 armor for Juniper, +1 armor for Azra, +1 shield for Azra, and a +1 weapon for each. We have enough gold for all of that.
Juniper already has a +1 weapon.
Yeah.
Even better. That means we don't need to ignore the Gorgoth shield. Because a +1 weapon's only 1,000. So we have enough money to get you each +2 AC, her +1 AC, and to get you a magical weapon.
I would say for the time being, let's get the +1 armor for me and Juniper both. So subtract 3,000 gold from the party inventory.
I got it.
And then everything else we discuss later on.
We'll deal out a game. That's fine. I absolutely agree to that. I think it's a great idea to increase the AC of our frontliners. So.
I mean, I won't lie. Having a 21 AC is going to be sweet as hell.
That's so spicy, yeah. Let's hope you get that 22.
It's so spicy.
You can see it, like, I guess 9th level. Yeah, okay. I was going to say.
Yeah, we're 9th level. We've been through the shit.
No, I almost thought you were like 6 or 7, so I'm like, what?
Even 6 or 7, 21 isn't that beyond.
Yeah? Okay.
In my other campaign, I was just a level 5 character with 22 AC. And my only magic item was a Ring of Protection, so...
A level 3 Forge Cleric can easily hit 22 or 23 by, like, level 5.
It's not beyond at all for our level 9s to be 20.
Yeah.
Let's see. So.
Okay. So, you guys will figure that out. So we're gonna go make the appointment?
Yep.
Yes, please.
So Mahadi reopens the portal. The party gets into the portal.
Okay, so I'm... Oh, Cracker Jacks.
Ah!
Okay, there it is. So I'm getting plate +1. I'm pretty sure I might actually... Do I also carry a shield?
I thought you
Oh.
used your weapon.
I also... Well,
Let me double check.
yeah, man.
I have a flail and a shield.
If Haruman knew you had a motorcycle.
If Haruman knew I had a motorcycle... I'm gonna be real, though. That's why I agreed to the contest in the first place. He can eat a dick.
Yeah. So I also carry a shield, because a flail is one-handed.
Oh, nice!
So then...
Well, why don't you go ahead and get that +1 shield right now and get your 22 AC?
Woo!
Okay, I'll edit the party loot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
You sure you don't want to just grab your other +1 shield right now, bud?
I'm gonna hold off until I figure out how much more it's gonna cost to enchant Gorgoth. Because
Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I'm holding Gorgoth for much the same reason that we were holding on to Haruman's helm, because we want to keep control of them. Additionally, Goroth does let me cast some extra spells on the off chance.
Right.
Guys, I think I just came a little bit from having a 22
Beautiful.
AC.
I'm very proud of you.
Does anyone want regular plate armor? Would that be an upgrade for
take it.
anyone? Yeah, go ahead.
That would be a major upgrade for me.
Can I actually interest you in some Mithril plate armor,
Ooh.
which does not impose disadvantage to stealth checks?
You
Look at his
beautiful
face.
creature.
All right. I was
Because
trying to get rid
that's-
of my plate.
I'm sorry that my plate was better.
Fuck you.
Kyle, I did message you on roll 20.
Okay, 1 second. Okay.
No problem. It's no rush.
So a portal opens and the party steps through. I'll give a description once I read message.
Oh, I should take my other shield off. I can't carry 2 shields.
But if you could, though.
I know. Strap one to my back, strap one to each forearm, you know.
Oh, that's beautiful.
If I could get a
like
tattoo,
that.
oh my god.
I like that.
Ain't that sexy? Not Ryder?
Oh, it is amazingly attractive. I am very attractive. The hell?
What does a vicious weapon do?
What was I gonna say? So I did look it up, and it turns out soul coins, there is no set value. If you sell a soul coin to a lesser demon, or get a soul coin from a lesser demon, it's worth X. If you sell or get a soul coin from a greater demon, it's X. If you sell or get a soul coin from an archdevil, it's worth X. So, or sorry, X.
I assume by... There you go.
Yes, thank you. I know how algebra works. So,
Do you though?
so I just said it wrong. So, since this guy is a low-level, like, dude, he's offering, like, the bare minimum price of a soul coin.
Well, fuck that. We should have checked to see what Clutch Tiktakai was offering.
He's a demon.
Never mind. Should we be in this area, Kyle? Oh, never mind. I had to scroll up.
You be in this area.
Boy, howdy, we sure do be.
I, like, go straight to getting pampered. We're in the spa. Like, we have free spa.
And I say we
Like,
have to.
I don't think
we
it's
have to.
free.
Oh, no. Amadi said, for the great race you just provided, you all have free spa trip.
Do we
Oh, I
still?
missed
So-
that.
Do we still have to make the spa appointment?
Yes.
We do.
Okay.
So, here's what. Infernal Rapture offers a variety of spa services. Light spa amenities, body, foot, and hand treatments, massage therapy, skincare, general grooming, and bathing are all included with the standard dining menu at no additional expense. So, because you got the spa, you also get a meal. Specialty services include dream therapy, whole body restoration, longevity therapy, things about appetite, things of every appetite, both wholesome and degenerate.
Ooh.
And then when you start getting into stuff like that costs soul coins to do, like, the extra services.
So we only got the base experience for free.
Yes, you get the base experience, which includes a meal and a spa treatment.
Interesting. What kind of depravities are in this joint?
Yeah, how much soul coins
Oh?
for some deranged stuff?
No. Oh god, you're still holding the one, aren't you?
No, I did give it back to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Besides, I wouldn't spend it without the party's permission. I'm not Gallus.
Ow.
Oh, he's not here to defend himself. He wouldn't have, but...
See what you see here. You see several servants walking around, both spa workers and also waiters and waitresses. You are escorted to a private chamber where you may lounge on pillows, cushions, and divans. Then you're asked for what you want for your extravagant dishes from across the planes of existence. And then... Oh, this is the guy who greets you. Dude.
What a dude!
That is the best dude.
What a
He-
refined gentleman.
Hair is
That
on
is a-
point.
Grade A dude right there.
He will be like, "Hello, sirs and madams. I am Servish. How may I service you?"
Hi. We're looking for an appointment for our friend. Apparently she had to cancel and needs to reappointment. Also, we won free services.
Yes. Master Mahadi has forwarded your free appointments, so you are good to go there. As far as booking an appointment, let me see here. We have one for tomorrow. Did you want it sooner or did you want it later?
Tomorrow should be fine, I think. That gives us some time to rest.
How long does it
Okay.
take to get back to said lair? And her to be ready? And us to sleep enough to be like...
Yes.
So, probably.
Let's do tomorrow afternoon then, if possible.
Okay.
Not that time means shit all in this realm with no sun.
Okay, and who is this appointment for? Just so I can put it in the book.
The name is Red Ruth.
Yes, we've seen her before. I'll make sure she gets her regular exfoliator and her regular suck job.
And I say, Juniper, well, first of all, suck job?
What?
We're not going to ask questions about that at all.
Yeah, that's her business. That's none of our business, Juniper.
She gets really flustered. She's like, so actually, she would like a standing appointment at least once a year.
Yes, because she did express that she needs to bathe more. She expressed that upon her last
Yes,
visit.
this is at very least once a year.
Is there a way to send her reminders of these yearly appointments?
Our standing appointments go for 1,000 years. Is that good?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
And just put a little note when the 1,000 years starts to expire. She'd like to auto renew. Yeah.
And will you be paying for this, or will she be paying for this?
It's on her account.
Okay, yes.
We believe she has a tab here.
Yes, I just didn't want to auto charge the tab if there was some other agreement.
But of course.
Yes. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yes. Go
Juniper
that way.
looks at Azure and goes,
Oh, I didn't have the camera up. Do it again?
We did it! I'm also interested in one of these, what did you call them, suck jobs?
Juniper's face gets really red, and she's like, yeah, what's a suck job?
Azra's eyes narrow as he looks at the attendant.
Well, if you have to ask.
Oh dear.
Well, not
You
everyone's
have to ask. You'll never know.
experienced with suck jobs, so if you could explain it, maybe we'd want to purchase things like that. And she looks at the floor.
How about the other way around? You purchase it, and then I'll explain it to you.
But what if I don't want it? What kind of business are you running? I'm going to talk to your boss. You're not upselling.
I don't think Mahati will care much.
I mean, Mahati wants that money.
Exactly.
Mahati does want that money.
Mahadi trained me for one thing and one thing only. ABU. Always be upselling.
Then you're not upselling.
I'm trying to get you to suck job.
Without explaining what it is. You got to sell it to us.
Juniper, the only way to fully understand it is to experience it.
Exactly.
Juniper's like, guys, I've decided I'm getting a
No.
suck job.
No! I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Juniper, you do not need to pay for a suck job. I will gladly give you a suck job. It's fine.
Oh, so you know what it is.
Kyle, I have a out-of-game question. Did Haruman know what it was?
Oh god.
Armin 100% knew what a suck job was, yes.
I would be very happy to demonstrate to you, Juniper, at a later date.
All right. And then I look over at Azra.
Azra
I'm like,
looks at Romeo with the fury of heaven itself in his eyes.
Juniper looks really excited, and she's like, I love learning new things.
Will that be,
Romeo, can I speak with you privately for a second?
I message him. What's up, boss?
What the fuck are you promising, Juniper?
So Max wants to say nothing she doesn't want, man. You're not the boss of her. But Romeo doesn't want to die. So...
Smart man, this Romeo.
Do not fret, Azra. I will not do anything indecent to Juniper. I just do not want any demons doing anything indecent to her here.
Servish goes, so should I pencil you in for 6 suck jobs then?
No, you shall not.
guys,
We will take our traditional pampering.
Group suck jobs. Come on.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I don't know what this is, but we're not doing this.
All right. Are there any drow around?
Oh, no.
In the main area where you are, there's no people around other than you because you're in a private chamber.
The smallest instance.
The only person that's... Yes, exactly. The only person that's here that's not you is Servish.
Okay.
If you were to go into the south area, you might be able to see other patrons.
Good gracious. What is Gallus doing during all this? You've been awful quiet.
He's asleep.
I'll wait for a little bit.
Oh, you missed some good shit, Gallus.
Yes,
something.
Mr. Gallus, would you like a suck job?
From who?
From one of our fine suck job ears.
Can I see him?
You got a horrible naming convention, my dude.
Suck job ears.
Surely
See,
this
Juniper
is
would
against
lean over and
some
be
kind
like,
of law.
Azra doesn't want us to have a group suck job. I don't understand.
I don't know what this is.
If you ask Red Ruth, she will tell you that we are chef's kiss with our suck jobs here.
Nothing here has been good. Why would we agree to this?
We got
Nothing
a
that
free
is-
spa! And magical armor! Many good things have come from this visit.
I want a tattoo, too. It's like she's, like the little Christian girl went to, like, Vegas for the first time, and her
Oh,
eyes are all
God.
bright, looking around, like...
Azra is going to say, I would like to go to my massage, and you all are welcome to do as you please.
Oh. Can we get massages together?
Yes, you can get massages together or separately. It's up to you.
I'm gonna say, Juniper looks around, sad that Eris isn't here, and she's like, Wispa, can we join together so we could get a massage? Wisp was like, yeah, if you're ready, we can do that. And then they kind of bloop, 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 bloop. Juniper is corporeal now.
Azra doesn't totally understand what just happened here, but alright.
Because Wispa was the one that was, like, you could touch things, could...
Right.
Whatever, and Juniper was see-through and more echo-like. And Juniper has been that way because she was going through, like, emotional turmoil and wasn't ready to be, like, here. And...
But now she's so interested in experiencing a suck job, she took the prime back.
God.
Mom said it's my turn to be corporeal.
He would look at Bakram and be like, we don't often get angels or Asimars down here. This is the Infernal Rapture. Are you still going to take our services?
Don't touch me. I'm just here with the party.
I will take his services.
See, Romeo's gonna be working really hard. He's gonna teach me what a suck job is. He needs extra massage.
Yes, I need extra relief beforehand. for the exertion that comes. I will be take both of these. Yes.
Romeo, do you want to do a group massage?
Answer carefully, Romeo.
Azra, do you want to do a group massage? No, Romeo would say, I actually think I will be massaged in private.
Juniper looks really sad, and then she looks over to Azra.
You know what? Actually, I have 2 massages. I will do my first one as a group, and my second one will be a private self-relief course.
Well, to Bakram, if he's worried about devils or demons massaging him, he will notice that all the servants at Infernal Rapture are humanoids. All the servants are like elves and dragonborn and, dwarves and gnomes and things like that. So you wouldn't be massaged by a demon or a devil.
No Bex, he's my massage now.
They are interacting with them, therefore it is tainted. You are not to touch me with that devil bullshit.
Okay.
See, Juniper's like, this is so fun. Azra, do you want to get a massage with me and Romeo?
Sure, Juniper.
Yay!
I believe that sounds enjoyable.
Speaking of Azra, your detect magic thingy, is it running?
Yeah, it is running. Thank you for asking.
You would notice that, obviously you're in a pocket dimension, so there's that, but...
Wait, Kyle, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but can he cast spells here?
Ooh, that's a good question. Can I cast spells?
Before we get that info? Because his detect magic thing is him casting detect magic.
Oh, I thought it was like just an aura type deal. Okay.
No.
No, he can cast it at will.
Correct.
I see. Then no.
Yes.
Then thank you, Romeo, for keeping us honest.
Yes. Thank
Yeah. No problem.
Right. So the party goes into the south.
Whisper would be there, and she would say, I will keep track of... She looks at Azra, the bag. She says, wherever the bag goes, I will go.
Azra nods.
And I say, she would whisper to Azra, the last thing we need is someone stealing our bags while giving others a massage.
I agree. Thank you for your vigilance.
Always, you won't see me stop. Watching it.
Who am I missing?
I don't need to sleep either, so...
Romeo, Juniper...
You're not missing anybody. Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, cool. So yeah, you all come down, you get massages, you get back rubs, you get your nails done. This counts as a long rest. So for anybody,
oh shit, yeah,
a long rest from this.
Hell yeah. Long rest, baby.
Kyle, I messaged you on Roll20 when you get a chance. There's no rush.
That concentration.
What's concentration?
they're focusing.
I don't trust you.
Unless you meant me, in which case I am also focusing.
I'm currently poking myself with the sharpshooter.
And I'm just kind of over here in the corner being an annoying little shit to anyone who isn't Bakram.
Alright.
Ooh, I did that wrong.
So we're massaging.
Yes, I'm just sending a message real quick.
Okay.
That's why
I was like, I feel very suspicious. Wisp was very suspicious.
No, like Mahadi has said, and like you guys have heard, you are completely safe in both Infernal Rapture and the one.
But Kyle's not fast forwarding time.
Oh, I was typing a message. I said, okay. So, okay. So, keep seeing the notifications and stuff.
Where is Gallus, by the way? Where is everybody?
He's getting massage.
Okay. In a separate room. Away from the bag.
God.
We're gonna take a break because I have to go to the bathroom. So while I'm going to the bathroom, you guys are getting hampered, and everybody gets break.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Bathroom.
I have a question. I would like 1,000 gold.
Well, I'm a broke bitch, so sorry.
From the part. Fuck you, Bob.
The party
From
would
party
still has what, a little over 2,000 in it?
a little over 2,000 if we do not consider any of the items, which granted is not a ton. We probably have roughly 2,500. We have over 2,500 if we consider the items, assuming we can get what they're worth, as opposed to,
Right. Also,
you know.
I have a plate.
Yeah. Assuming that Adam Smith doesn't hate our guts.
I have plate and shield that could also be sold, if that matters.
Oh, we also have 16 rare books worth 25 gold each that were needed to enter Candlekeep, but I don't imagine we still need those.
Yeah, no.
We're probably not going back to Candlekeep anytime soon.
And we have a gem that makes an earth elemental that we have never used.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very true. What do you need 1,000 gold for, Romeo?
I am a little nervous to tell you, because I'm scared that my informing you, Azra, will make you not give it.
Can you tell Joseph the player?
Yes, I can.
Because
An infernal giant toad.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there's
Is
pets.
that what you've been messaging Kyle about secretly?
I asked him, because he said there was the infernal pet shop, how much for a little toad, and he said 1,000 gold. And I went, what the fuck does the toad do to make it worth 1,000 gold? Then I discovered it's a giant toad.
When you say giant, you mean like person size?
It's large.
Large
Alright, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back.
What?
It would mean I have a second mount.
I approve giant pets, but it's got to talk and be cute.
Alright, I want to talk to Max outside the game for that. I will be making a couple tweaks to it. For example, the size. It will not be giant.
For 1,000 gold, my dude?
Look at all the other shit it does!
It's a CR1 creature. It's useless in combat.
It would just die.
Yeah, yes, no, it's giant.
Yeah.
I was slightly worried
My
about
only question...
I was slightly worried about its swallow effect.
I promise you, if I get this thing, it will not be used in combat. Just like I have not used Spectra or the slime. I want more pets, you see.
So
Yeah.
you would use its 20-foot move speed to walk around?
I'm thinking more... Oh, God. Its long jump is up to 20 feet, and its high jump is how high? Is up to 10 feet with or without a running start. Well, I mean, Spectra is pretty fast. Usually I ride Spectra. Honestly, Kyle, I'm not gonna lie. That's my tiger.
Oh.
My ghost tiger.
Yeah.
Kyle, I'm not gonna lie. My initial thought, what I was looking for was like a little toad.
So, D&D stat blocks, if you get a frog, it has like, I can give you a regular straight up frog, that's fine.
Well, you said infernal pets, so I was hoping maybe fire immune, non-combative, little cute pet. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, 100%. That is fine. That would be, sorry, I had a list.
Are you okay? Real quick, you know Naruto, of course.
Oh yeah.
You know when Naruto is first learning his summons in the original show, and his toads are like the size of his head?
Yes.
I want a fire immune toad that acts as if it were a normal toad, but is that small, maybe with an appropriate speed. Like, we could take the giant toad stat block and just make it that small, give it immunity to fire, and take away its swallow attack.
If you here, just take this one,
Oh, you giving me a new
and then just give it its immune to fire.
route. And then just give it its immune to fire?
Yeah.
Speed 20 feet, swim 20 feet, stealth +3. Yeah, sure. Can I assume it's roughly the size of my head?
Yes, and the price of that would be less. I'll give you a price for that instead. No, where'd it go? I had a table with all the animal prices. Come back. Okay. I don't know where it went.
All right, let me hit this animal lady with an offer since I've got time to discuss because we have 2 missing players. How about a 2-for-1 deal where I buy the giant toad and also get the little toad? And I will gladly try to persuade her on that.
Okay, there's the animal prices. So get out of here. Okay. A regular toad. Oh. Yeah. A regular toad is 100 gold.
So yeah, I will make
Infernal toad, an infernal toad.
an infernal toad. I'm gonna try and barter with her to get a 2-for-1 deal and just knock 100 gold off if I buy both.
Here, make a persuasion roll.
Oh my god, please. 17.
Hi, buddy.
Okay, she's gonna roll insight.
Come on. Come on.
She loses. Yeah, you get both an infernal giant toad and an infernal pet toad for 1,000 gold.
Okay, once Azra's back, I've got Juniper's permission. Once Azra is back, I'm gonna run it by him. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna get some images.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. What? 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 Oh, Buddha.
Alright, I think I got the small one. Now I need to find the big one.
God, dog, gross, get down. What? Come on, dude.
Fantastic.
Oh! While we're waiting, Wyatt,
Yeah.
I wanted to have a little scene with Ryder.
Oh.
So, I think I picked it up. Yeah. Mixing bowls are in the bowl cabinet.
Oh, good. Azra is back. Exquisite.
I
So
apologize. Were
JD,
y'all
with
waiting on me?
you're fine. I was just waiting for your permission. I was able to persuade this person to give me both a big and a little toad for just the price of the big toad. So I am now requesting 1,000 gold.
Incredible. I mean, I'm gonna say that we haven't really used that gold yet, so it's kind of just taking up space. Azra is uncomfortable with the idea, but also understands that no seller worth their salt would sell a product that would harm a customer. So he, after some consideration, has no objections.
I would also ask, Kyle, not that this is necessarily a deal breaker, but I would ask, are they trained? And can they talk or communicate?
Trained. You would have to. Well, they're trained. You would have to teach them how to communicate with you because they don't know you. So, like, I would have occasional animal handling checks every once in a while. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Okay.
Don't make me do that. I'm not good with animals.
There you go. I sent pictures in the Stardust Crusaders chat of my mount toad and my little toad.
I did realize.
Oh my god, you piece of shit! How dare you?
He worked out a buy one get one, where if he bought the mount, he would get a pet for free, and then he persuaded her to yes.
Yeah. No, he told me about that.
Oh, okay.
It's more just that their name's Sunny and Cher that
Oh, I
is
didn't
the...
notice that. The second one is Cher. That's so good.
I like that Sunny is a little insignificant nothing, and it's just gonna be on the back of Cher.
Yeah. You know what? The only thing I would say though, Max, is how would you ride a giant on fire toad?
I would ride Spectra next to the giant on fire toad, which Barnabas would ride.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Love it.
Gallus is in full support.
JD left. Oh yeah.
At some point in the future, you will get a fire immunity item, and then you'll just form into a Zord. Like that's what Zord is.
Kyle, I sent you a message.
Holy shit. I actually think, Kyle, you know how you have a bunch of handouts where people can drag their stuff, and one of them is NPCs?
Yeah.
I think that Romeo's NPCs should have its own little subsection at this point.
That's fair. Okay.
I feel successful. I will edit the party loot now.
Kyle, look at my message.
Yeah. If you tell me the animal, then I can look up what the value is. So you'd have to name my animal.
I don't want it to be important or do stuff.
Okay. Okay. So I'm on it. Well, you guys are gone. I realized I hadn't had the scene I wanted to have with Wyatt or Ryder. You know, like his post-death scene.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you as characters wouldn't see. But
Right.
Ryder is Wyatt there. Okay, cool. Wyatt, you wake up. I actually have. No, I don't have a map for this. Okay. So you wake up in a field. Knowing that you sacrificed yourself for the party's good and for them to capture Haruman. In a way, you almost acted like a ghost trap, where you drew Haruman inside yourself and trapped him inside the Emporium where the party could defeat him. But you wake up and you see a church across the field, and the church bells are ringing.
Well, this is different. I guess I'd push myself up to my feet.
And you are all of a sudden the church doors open, and a group of clergy come out. You would recognize them from historical books. The founders of several churches, several prophets. Heck, the bodies of gods that came down to the material plane, like those bodies are here in this church. And the vessels, that was what I was looking for, the vessels. So they come out and they greet you, and the one of them is like, Ryder, it's good of you to come. Welcome.
I'm honored to be here, I guess.
Yes, come with us. We also have 2 people for you to meet.
Now, hold on. I just got here. Don't I get to unpack my... Oh, right.
It's so I know you usually call people son but I can call you son. Haha, come here. Come son. And he introduces you to actually I think I can't show the party this. If I go to Roll20 and I go to the folder, that's how I'll do it. So, a woman and a child walk out of the church. NPCs. There it is. And I can go show players.
Jesus Christ. All right, Miss
Barbara
Possible.
Gimbal Hop.
And for you guys to remember, Barbara was married to Gary Gimblehop.
How the fuck are you not going to use Kim Possible's dad? How the fuck you not going to use Kim Possible's dad?
I know. Oh, do us dirty.
Well, here's why. Because I already described them in person. I think I literally described the dad as. So, in case you guys don't connect, this is literally Gallus's parents. Gallus's dad is Gary. Gallus's mom is Barbara. We've met them once. And when I described them in game, I said his dad was literally the dad from Hey Arnold, Helga's dad. So I had to use Helga's dad. Kyle as a DM has a really strong aversion to Helga's mom. I don't like her. And so I'm like, who am I gonna... Who's a good cartoon mom? Boom. Mrs. Possible. So that's how that happened. And so... But, so we go to Ryder, who now is faced with a Barbara Gimblehop and a young child, who you recognize to be young Gallus. And she just is like, she runs over and gives you a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and she's like, we're so glad you're here now.
I don't understand. You were alive and well when I left. And
We're still alive. This is just a respite. We're still alive. Come inside. Come inside. And then Gallus is like, little Gallus is like the baby Gallus is like pulling on your thing, and he's like, "Let's go inside, Daddy." And then you go inside. And Ryder's never seen again. And
Kyle, I'm sending you something, and if you don't give it to me, I'm gonna be the saddest person in the world.
Yes, Ryder himself is. Ryder, you are confused out of game, but in game, you feel you're in character. You feel a sense of calm and belonging, and like this is where you're meant to be. Like your life was leading to this moment. That's how you feel in the moment.
okay. Got it.
Wow, Jess, just wow. I love it. It's so okay. Yeah. Can you please get me that as like a lone image? Like, cut it out, and then I can import it into Roll20. Okay. So back to the game. Our characters have had their spa. You each come out of your room. Oh wait, sorry. Did anybody have a suck job?
No. We didn't waste our soul coins.
And no one would
Gallus!
let me get a suck job.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jess.
I said I believe it cost a soul coin, and no one would allow me to get a suck job.
I mean, you can do whatever you want with your soul coins. Gallus, before my second massage starts, after your first one, so you calm down, I give you Ryder's note.
Okay.
From last session.
What
I don't know what it says. That's between y'all. I have no fucking clue.
Can you send Gallus like the note?
Yeah, I actually have to figure out where exactly it is because I had something very specific typed out. So give me a minute and I'll send it when it's
Yep.
I have a question.
Hey, Eris. Yeah.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is happening? I'm sorry, I was not here.
I have two infernal toads. Two of them.
Okay, let me give Eris a quick recap.
Yeah.
So, we challenged Haramon to a race, with the stakes being if he loses, he would go into isolation. If he wins, we'd give him a soul coin. He raced against Azra, who was using his motorcycle, and Haramon lost. Azra beat him.
Oh, Azra has a motorcycle now.
That was implied. Haramon took the helmet off, leaving us once again with Haramon's helmet and Ryder's dead body. Afterwards, Mahadi treated us all to massages because the race was such lovely entertainment for all the 12 seconds it lasted. And we are now at the end of those massages, about to head out, I assume, and go see Red Ruth again.
Yep.
So, Is Mahadi not gonna throw us to the wolves anymore?
Mahani was never going to. The only thing that Haruman was using as leverage was that Mahadi was allegedly indebted to Asmodeus and therefore also Zariel. Not indebted, but
Working with.
Yeah. He was
Like they give him his power.
He was
Yes.
subservient to Asmodeus and therefore Zariel. But because Haruman is now gone, back into his helmet in Azra's possession, he has no reason to do that.
I sent it, by the way.
So he's a bitch. Okay, I see.
He's a bitch.
He's a little
He's
bitch.
Haruman didn't know that Azra had a motorcycle, so he thought it would be horse against horse, and he has a magical horse while you guys would have a regular horse, and he would win. But, no.
Stupid Harmon. Also,
I mean,
I
Azra
said that
could have used it.
I don't know if you guys saw my joke that Eris would put on Harmon's helmet.
Yes, we saw it.
Yes, I wish that would have happened.
There
Anyways,
you go, Kyle. Enjoy.
Eris, you
100% no.
Eris,
do we still have it? Is it still there? Oh my god.
Azra, it is in Azra's possession currently.
yes.
Azra, Juniper, and Wispa.
Like, not letting your eyes off of it right near it.
Yeah, Azra, Juniper, and Wispa are like keeping a vigilant eye on it. It's already claimed one life from the party. It's not going to claim any more.
Okay. I see. I understand. Okay, so I would say Eris got a blowjob, and that's it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, just a straight up blowjob. You walk in and they go, one gold coin.
Excuse me. I now wish for 1,001 gold.
Eris is gonna turn into Asmodeus and be like, "Give it to me, slave," or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Amazing.
I think that's considered heresy.
It is, yes. That's
okay. I
Does
think
Eris give a
it's
shit?
allowed.
Okay. Alrighty.
Please describe the suck job.
No,
She got a blowjob.
They are different things. And so...
How dare you?
A blowjob is 1 gold coin. A suck job is 1 soul coin.
Yes, exactly. And so,
You come so hard your soul floats away?
okay.
It gets
So
put
yes,
into another soul
Eris gets a blowjob. The party all get their spas. And we leave Infernal Rapture back to the Wandering Emporium. And then from there, we head back to Red Root.
I would like to have a conversation with Gallus on the way back, if that's alright.
Yes.
I wanted to check in to ensure that...
Just so you know, if you have
Just
the bag,
to
Wispa
see-
is right with you.
Azra will pass off the bag to Juniper and Wispa while he does this.
Okay. She will nod to you and walk.
Solemn warrior nods.
Oh.
I wanted to ensure that you were... I simply wanted to check in with you, Gallus. Loss is difficult to process. How are you?
I'm definitely not 100%, but I'm ready to move forward and move past this as best I can. It's what Ryder would have wanted.
I'm sure it is. That is a very mature decision, and I'm glad that this is the reaction you are having. But understand that we are here to support you as well. If you need time or comfort, you can ask for that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Azra places his hand on Gallus' shoulder. We are here for you. And leaves it with that.
Okay.
Any terrifying whispers from the bag, Juniper? He gets to work pretty quickly, so.
I'm gonna say Juniper gave you enough space, like she went into like a tent or something.
Gotcha. Azra appreciates that.
I don't know, Kyle. Any whispers from the bag?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay. Yes, and it's already happened. So I'm gonna play out a scene, guys. But just so you know, it happens. So you can't intervene with it. You can try, but I don't think there's a way you can. So I'm gonna play out a scene now.
Okay.
Okay, cool. As Juniper is holding the bat. Juniper, did you want to have the Wispa part of the conversation in game 2, or just the other part? So yeah, that would be all you, basically.
I'm gonna say Wispa would look at Juniper and be like, the time for me to be here draws to a close. You know I came here to protect you, but you also know that you have a special part to play. And Juniper would be like, I know, but I don't see how it has to work out this way. And Wispa says, I've come to protect you, and you need to protect them. I'm going to say Juniper takes a hold of the helm and places it on top of Wispa's head. And Wispa's eyes grow big, and then she starts to grow smoky so you can't see her form anymore. And then
you see Haruman is now Juniper's echo.
Oh?
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I can see it now. Azra's like, I'm so sick of these dudes.
And Juniper would say to Haruman, you know the terms. You've agreed to them.
I will say one thing, though. In order for this to work, Juniper would have to be wearing the helmet. And then, yes, then you would summon Haruman as the Echo. Yes. But, yes. Yeah. And it's better than the Romeo deal, because for all intents and purposes, Haruman can't do shit. Haruman is never in control. Haruman doesn't get to stab. Juniper can stab through Haruman. Juniper can use Haruman. But Haruman will never be the prime body. Haruman will always be the Echo. It just means the loss of Wispa. Wispa is now gone, back to the celestial plane. And Haruman is now an Echo.
So basically,
I can't leave you fuckers alone for 30 goddamn seconds.
So Haruman can talk, but he
Haruman
can't
can talk.
do anything against the party. He has to do everything I say. He can be banished. He could be hidden. I could choose never to use him. But it's a way where he gets some semblance of person, but he never gets his own body. No one will ever put the helm on again. Juniper is basically taking a guard for him, for the rest of humanity, remaining herself and making sure that she's in complete control and he cannot do anything against the party.
The only way that would be bad would be if Juniper dies, but even then you would have to make sure that another Echo Knight could take on the guard kind of a thing.
Yeah, Juniper is wearing the helmet, right?
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna say I kind of
So-
took it as in Whisper made herself a higher form and then put on the helmet and then
Yes, but the
gave the
problem
full
is
form
Wispa
back.
would disappear, and Wispa can't wear things, technically speaking, and Haruman can't wear his own helmet because then he would just
well,
be
it
back
would
to life
appear
for real.
like he's wearing the helmet, but I don't want
Yes,
it
it
like
appears
visually
as-
on her head forever.
Yes, exactly. So the helmet is on his head, but that's only metaphorically. virtually the helmet is on your head. Yes.
It's soul-bound, essentially, to Juniper at this point.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
So I think Azra walks back up to see Juniper and Haruman in a tent together.
And Juniper goes,
Yes, you are now Haruman as well, just like Max was when he was Romeo. So you are now also Haruman.
Juniper?
so Juniper be like, Azra, I can explain. Okay?
I would like you to explain, please.
Okay. So, Wispa came here to protect me, and it's my job to take on the burden so other people don't have to. Just let me talk. I know you're gonna interrupt. So, Wispa and I took on the helm, and Haruman has Whisper's body. But I have complete control over him at all times. I can make him disappear whenever I want. I can make him appear. I have complete control over him. He can never hurt anyone without my permission. He can never speak without my permission. He literally just is a semblance of himself. A chance for him to, quote-unquote, be independent without being harmful to anyone. And this way, no one will ever wear the helm besides me, and he will never have control ever again until I die. And
Wispa, come on. Oop, that was
My
Juniper.
only question to you then, Juniper, is are you sure of what you have done?
I have seen this. I have talked to Ilmater, and I know it does not seem like it, but this was meant to be. This is why Wispa was sent here. She was to help me cope and prepare me to take on this burden.
I wish that this had not been yours to bear.
Sometimes we all take on things that we wish you didn't have to, but I'm stronger than you think I am, you know?
The question is not one of strength, Juniper. I have no doubt that you can carry this burden. I simply wish that it was not required of you. But I trust you. And I trust your strength. And I want to emphasize that Azra is, like, at the edge of tears right now. I
And
simply
Haruman would
hope
be
that
like,
you can find peace.
yeah. And say, we can do this together. And Haruman, he's gonna start acting right. And Haruman kind of looks over at Juniper, and he's like, well, at least I can tell you to shut up when I want. And then Juniper looks at him, and she's like, oh yeah? And then he blinks out of existence. And then she looks at Azra, and she raises an eyebrow, and she's like, he'll learn.
I find that hard to believe. I have a
Let me me
one
take
one
control
last
away from
question, Juniper. Can he feel pain?
Oh, yes. He
Hmm.
can feel pain.
I am not a man who believes in torture as a rule, but I believe that every rule requires exceptions. Perhaps we can discuss this more later on.
I think that training him to see the light would be a good idea. I think that just as we are trying to save
Zariel.
Zariel.
I love the idea of, like, Juniper going as and Vassar going za.
I think as
So wait, I'm sorry. This is happening in private, right? It's not happening in front of us?
no.
Well, wait, no, because I think who is where then? Yeah.
So what had
because-
happened is he had taken Gallus separately to talk, and they took the helm and they went into like a tent or somewhere private under the guise of.
My assumption was that it was, like, on the way to Red Roots, so we'd be in, like, the tank or something.
Yeah.
But we might
Yeah,
be
so they're,
somewhere
like, in
separate.
areas.
Yeah, I was under the assumption we were in the tank.
Yeah.
Okay, well I
I
misunderstood
would
because we
think-
still have this picture up, but.
Well, because I don't have a picture of just the tank for the road.
Yeah.
But yes. Theater of the Mind wise, it's a big tank, and so Juniper was guarding the bag with Wispa in one part of the tank. Gallus and Azra were talking in one of it, and I would assume the other three of you were in a different part of the tank, because I know Juniper would want to be by herself to do this, so yeah. But at this point, you could all be back together, so you could be seeing this happen. It would just be up to Azra and Juniper whether or not they're doing this conversation in public.
We need to make the others aware of this before it becomes obvious otherwise.
Absolutely. I would never hide it. I was always going to be honest about it. I fully, until we had the helm and Wispa convinced me, I didn't really know the plan.
I see. Are you ready to speak to them about this then?
Absolutely. Should I wait to bring Haruman out, or should I bring him out now?
No, wait. Absolutely wait. I don't trust Baltham to
funny,
not go
you
full
got-
crusade.
Jukes pops and he's like, it'd be really funny if you had him out and then you walked in and you're like, oh, Harmon's back, oh no! And
Jukes, do you just sit in the cargo hold?
So Juniper just looks at him, and out pop behind him is Haruman with a knife, ready to
He's like,
stab him.
I'm everywhere, baby!
Oh god.
To be fair, my paladin sleeps in the cargo hold of our pirate ship, so...
Balkram, Azra just calls out throughout the tank. Balkram, Romeo, Eris, Gallus, we have something to discuss.
Yeah.
You can leave
Coming,
Rasputin to pilot the tank.
Yes.
Okay. So wait, are we coming in the tank?
Oh,
I
this
assume
is
we're all in the
just
tank.
different areas of the tank.
Yeah, Juniper.
I don't get in the tank. I ride my tiger. I'm not.
Azra's gonna pop his head outside the tank and say, Romeo, would you be so good as to come into the tank for a
Like-
second? I believe we have something to discuss.
Juniper be like, group meeting.
Alright. Barnabas, you're in charge, and I
Of the tiger?
hop in the
You know
tank.
what? That's fine.
Of the tiger and the slime and the two toads.
So Juniper would start out with saying, so here's what I think should happen. And tell her the entire plan, get the lay of the land, and then be like, whether they agree or not, be like, good, because I did it. And then she's going to, like, poof up Haruman and be like, ta-da!
Just like full Vanna White.
Out of reflex, you see Bakram immediately try to tackle it.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Yeah.
An attack. I'm trying to tackle, not actually attack.
Okay, strength saving throw.
Strength saving. Got it.
Well, athletics, right?
Athletics, yeah. Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your mistake.
I mean, it's an echo, my dude.
I know, but still.
Holy shit!
So
You
on
don't
that
have
20, you literally cannot tackle an echo, but
And I say you
You do.
slam into it and it just disappears because it's dead.
bro, guys, that was a nat 20 versus a nat 1.
Yeah.
How fucking
Haruman breaks a bone before he
Yeah,
is
Haruman goes,
dismissed.
oh! And then he just disappears. And
Azra
Juniper
cocks
goes,
his head.
So he can still feel pain, but, you know, he dies a lot if you do that.
Azra looks at Juniper. I didn't know echoes could be tackled.
Well,
Noted.
technically, he can't, but he did kind of, like, shove himself through his body.
The degree of force was impressive there, I admit.
So if you
Are
want
you-
to talk to him, I could bring him back out, or if we want to just keep him away, we can. But so I had
So
explained the whole
is
plan.
the helmet on Juniper or is it on the Echo?
The helmet exists on the Echo, but it is soul-bound to Juniper.
Okay, so Juniper herself does not appear with the helmet.
Correct.
That is something that Kyle, as the DM, does not like, but I will go with it.
2, 1, 8. Save. There we go.
I don't even know what to say.
Juniper was like, I think this is the best solution, don't you? That way we have his knowledge and we can control him and he can never be taken over another person again.
Also, Romeo, though, if anything, it's just kind of like what you did, only different.
At this
Yes,
point, I do
and
pick myself off
But
the ground.
I once also thought something similar would be the best solution, and my selfish quest for power got one of our party members killed. I didn't expect a repeat of my mistake from you.
But it is not a repeat because I didn't accept any of his power. He became my echo. I have power over him, and he has nerfed his own strength.
The only trade was that Wispa stopped existing.
I thought that my preventative measures would be enough to keep him under containment too. He is a devil and is tricky, and I fear he will get the better of you sooner or later. But what is done, and I cannot judge those for doing the same thing I did not even 2 weeks ago. So, onwards we go.
We shall all remain vigilant for possible treachery from Harlan.
And
But what's
Is
done
Dallas here?
is done.
Yeah.
whenever he
Exactly.
wants, whenever we want to talk to him, he can be here. And Azra and I are going to help correct his attitude and make him a worthy ally. And I promised that we would help. Well, we promised that we would help redeem his lady. And maybe in so redeeming his lady, it redeems him.
Okay. So
I suppose redemption is also neutralizing the target. This
Azra
so
looks at
order-
Eris, who was getting ready to say something.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes?
yeah. So Gallus, how do you feel that you're always going to see your uncle's killer all the time in battle and in the party? He's a part of the party now. Woo. How do you feel about
Azra's eyes widen as Eris says the quiet part out loud.
Oh, and also, Gray, it might not be just his his godfather. It might be his literal father, maybe.
Yeah, your dad is basically your dad who died to this man.
Eris?
He's now part of the party. How do you feel
Eris?
about that? Did anybody ever take that into consideration? Clearly,
Juniper gets really
I
quiet
assume
and her
not.
eyes get really big, and she's like, I just didn't want him controlling another person, and there was no way to kill him. And if he wants, he can stab him a lot and make him hurt.
Gallus, do you want to stab Harum in the Echo a bunch of times?
No, I don't. I care, like, I'd rather him just stand as a fucking helmet for literally for the end of time, but there's nothing I can do about it now.
Actually, she would say, with him in the helm, he could convince someone to do what your uncle did, which we don't want. Your uncle was a
his
great
dad,
person,
by the way.
and he did what he thought he was best, but I think this is the best way to keep him under control.
The debate here does not serve any viable purpose. What is done, and we must all live with the consequences.
I know that. I'm just saying it would be better if you.
You just said a great deal, Eris. Thank you for your consideration. Please understand the effect such consideration may have on others. I think Azra goes back to pilot the tank after saying that.
Kyle, real quick, if I could potentially retcon something, because I don't remember if this happened, because we were so fucking busy, but we're not actually necessarily gone yet.
Yeah.
Before full-on abandoning this wonderful place of goods and shit and heading back, I would have asked about the thingy-mabobber, the soul cycle, to see if Hamadi knew anything.
Okay.
Oh god, that's fair, because now we know the Soul Cycle's involved with my drow assassins as well as your son.
Well, I don't know that, but yes.
Azra not told you?
I don't
thought
believe he
we
did.
were together when we learned that.
Oh, were we? I thought you learned that with Eris.
Yeah, you learned that with. Oh wait, let me think. Where did you?
I thought we were
I thought-
told that by someone.
Oh, I might be misremembering that. I thought you learned it when you found the drow bodies, but I could just be misremembering.
No, there wasn't any information about them with the drow body. That only had... Actually, I don't know what was in the drow's journal. We never got around to that because Eris got eaten by a bag.
Yes.
Azra reads that while he drives.
Yeah. You find things in there. In the journal, it talks about how.
I'm sorry, Kyle. Max asked his question first.
Oh yes. Okay. Right. Yes. In order.
Yeah, if he knows anything about the Soul Cycle or the Pink Power Force.
He will be. He will say, I can't give you a location. They move all over Avernus, but all of Avernus moves. So that's not saying much. But I can tell you that. Let me see here. How many are there? They have allies, of course, but there are 6 of them. 6 main pink members.
One of them is Guinevere Gast.
Yes. They are recruiting, and so their numbers do grow, but there are the 6 main ones. They have allies as well that are not necessarily demons or devils. And I can also say that they have 2, he pauses, squadrons, let's say. They have a roving band of attackers, and then they have their stronghold that also moves. So you have 2 types of chances to run into them. You don't know if you're going to get the cavalry or the main force.
Thank you.
If I may ask a follow-up question, do you know which of those 2 groups might include a team of drow-appearing assassins?
Yes, I actually do know that. Let me pull it back up. Gotta find.
Big off.
Also, I have one more slightly pertinent question. Didn't Juniper bet money on Azra winning that race?
I said I did.
Where's no one get me?
Because Juniper won some cash, then.
So we never stipulated how much, but I did say I wanted to do that.
All of it. 6,000 gold on it.
Double our money, baby.
I mean, that'd be real sexy.
Yeah.
I bet you the odds were against Azra in that fight against the General of Zariel, like...
Would be, that she's the one you speak of, the leader of the Drow assassins. She's one of the 6 main ones, in addition to Guinevere Gast. Her name...
Do you...
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah, her... Oh, fuck, I just had a name. I literally just made up a name, and I forgot what it was, because I wrote it down, and I lost it. I just made it up. It was, what's up? Thank you.
Don't be surprised at California.
Okay. It was Dark Near. I'll spell it.
Do you know all of them? Do you know all of their names and races and stuff?
No, just those.
Do you know more?
No more, just those 2. Dark Near, and has 5 drow. They're called the Dark Demon Drow. They are the assassins that you spoke of.
So listen, I'm just saying it's a little something that I have been asking this question for the entire campaign, and then gotten dick all for my son, and we got some big boy drow in here that learns that he's involved for like 2 sessions, and his first question is, "Oh yeah, dude, I can tell you all about those drow, dog." Like,
He gave me
No
a name
problem.
which you started with.
Yeah, I told you Guinevere. I told you where Guinevere Gast is, and I gave you lots of Guinevere Gast and information and stuff. So
You gave me no Guinevere Gast
Oh, did
information.
I not? I gave you information about the Pink Power Force and their band. And okay, sorry, I can give you something about Guinevere Gast.
No, I'm not actually complaining. I think it's fun. Here's what I know about Guinevere Gast. You ready? I know that she is a pink demon. I know her name is Guinevere Gast, and I know she works with the Pink Power Force. So I know the same number of things about Guinevere Gast. I know less about Guinevere Gast than I now do Darkdeer.
I can tell you one more thing.
Okay. I will gladly accept your one more thing. Mad funny.
She runs a bar full of a hive of scum and villainy.
Runs bar of tattoo.
Actually, it's actually called Tatooine.
Of course.
God.
I
Damn it.
And so,
Why wouldn't it be?
and what is special about this bar? It is a bar where demons and devils come together. Right now, over me.
Awesome.
Azra, just so you know, because I'm going to assume you have Detect Magic on, you would have gotten some transmutation magic up from you.
Oh, interesting. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I recognize that spell?
Sure.
Odds are not great. No, odds are bad.
Have I actually showed you a picture of Guinevere Gast?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll show you a picture. Mahadi will send like an image to your head, Romeo.
Oh, okay. She's
Okay.
a hottie with a body. What the
Oh
fuck?
no.
Damn, maybe she can have my son.
Oh my god! Only if she
I'm
agrees to marry him.
kidding.
As a reminder, this is Darkneer and her drow demon assassins.
Right.
One of those is that right?
Darkneer is the top left one, and the other 5 are her drow assassins.
Kyle, I want you to know that I went to save the Guinevere Gast photo so that to make sure I always had access to it, and the picture's name is Max, and I thought that was funny. Because I could just picture you had to save it and go Max, because this is the Max NPC.
I hate them.
But you
I hate
saved
them
it. You
so
saved it so
much.
you could fap later, right? That's why. That makes sense.
Yep.
No, yeah.
God.
Also, how do you save pictures out of Roll20?
Right click, save image,
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
like any other website on the planet.
Say, Kyle, are you gonna do the
I
thing?
didn't realize. I forgot that you could do that like in the books, because if I right click on a token, it won't let me do it from there. So okay.
Right.
I can actually share that with the party now, since you've all seen her.
I forgot that Pink Power Force. The Force was spelled with a PH.
Oh yeah, alliteration.
Say, Kyle's not paying attention to me, and it makes me mad.
Oh, what you say? Just sent me a 4 message. Oh, I thought you just bought it. I thought you bought the pet. Yeah, you bought it. We'll just say you bought it. Take some gold off. So...
Then they're not okay. I guess I'll reveal it in time.
And you can pull it out as we enter the maze. You'd be like, "Look, guys."
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to add the token, so that's why I was gonna be like, you can just tell them now if you want.
All right.
Okay.
Before we enter the maze, I'm like, guys, so I know the harem and thing's a big reveal, right? But I wanted to show you something a little closer to my heart. And she kind of like reaches into her armor and just pulls out this.
Oh.
What in the good goddamn?
I don't see it. Where am I supposed to be looking?
It's in the Roll20 map. Kyle made it huge.
Regular map.
Oh! I didn't. I was. It's directly to the left. Yes. Okay.
And I say,
Could you explain what that is and why I should not smite that into dust?
I say it looks its little big eyes at you. It's like, "Hoi, I'm Cal. Calcifer, you can call me Cal.
What?
Juniper found me in the market. Some people were being really mean to me, and she took me and she helped me, so I wanted to stay with her forever.
What?
So, we're friends now, right?"
What?
And Juniper's like, "Isn't he the cutest?" And Cal looks up at big hard eyes and like, "Isn't she the bestest?"
What?
You just see Bakram slowly sink to the ground against the wall.
Welcome to Avernus, friend.
Oh, yeah, I like that Bakram just got in our tank and drove away with us. Like, we don't know.
In fairness, Azra explicitly invited him.
The reason he's here.
Okay, I definitely saved this. Where did it go? Okay, so, I'm gonna share the stats of my little guy. He's
God.
so cute.
Okay.
Um,
What's still happening as you walk through the maze?
What?
So he is adorable. He says, "Big feelings on tiny legs. These little creatures came to be and they wander around the land as utterly unknown mystery. Some say Heartbolts, which is what he is filled with kind fragment of a soul. Maybe a lover's love, the compassion of a wise hunter, a proud warrior's devotion or gratitude of a blushing artist before the crowd. Perhaps repulsive at first glance, legend has it that this strange creature has the ability to convey positive feelings to others, helping them tame their inner weaknesses. The feeble feel a bit stronger, the scared slightly braver, and the rattled find a new gleam of hope. Stumbling upon a Heartbolt is quite a rare event. And they're completely defenseless and awful fall to prey to animals or monsters.
Puddle attack.
Doesn't require air, food, drink, or sleep. But
It's an undead creature.
it is. But as long as the heart make it. Okay, so its abilities: Hearty Hug. As long as the Heartbolt is attached to a creature, the creature's lowest ability score is increased by 1.
Holy shit.
That creature chooses among equally low scores. Love you all. While it's not attached to a creature, the Heartbolt must use its cuddle attack on each of its turns. If no creature is near enough, the Heartbolt must use its movement and dash action to move towards the nearest creature it can see with the most direct route. So, the cuddle attack...
What the fuck?
Dexterity
A DC
saving throw.
6 dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
You can choose to
DC
fail it.
6?
Yeah. A creature included target can detach, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah.
A successful DC 7 strength check. Oh my god.
I don't think it does anything.
Well, actually,
No, it attaches and then you get your lowest ability score increases by
Yes.
1.
Yes.
So it just loves someone, and it increases their lowest stat. So
Yeah.
if they kill it, it makes a Constitution saving throw of 5+ the damage taken, and it could drop to 1 hit point instead. So don't kill my baby. His name is Cal.
Yep. So we can do that.
And he's like, "I hope we can all be friends. I love hugs."
I don't remember putting the Drow Demons on the map. That's weird. Oh,
I
yeah,
also had.
Cal looks at Azra and he goes, "Won't you be my friend?"
So, Kyle, can you switch my Romeos?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's
Oh,
wrong.
excuse me. Actually, I can drag my own Romeo.
Yes. Jukes is not here. Wisp is not here.
Because you deleted her already, you monster.
Excuse me.
So, the party gets back to Red Root. Again, Red Root looks like this woman.
Can we check in on the dead shambling mounds and make sure they're still dead?
Yeah, they're dead.
Hell yeah.
What about the Banshee?
Banshees are still there.
Cool.
Well, wait, I'm sorry. Did you say banshees plural?
No, sorry, Banshee is still there.
Oh.
Yikes!
So...
How
Yes, you
did
get
Juniper
to...
roll a dexterity check?
Because I hit the button by accident.
So the characters get back to Red Ruth, and she's like, "Oh, thank you!
You're very welcome.
I'm gonna go get pampered!
You go get pampered. You have plenty of time to get there.
Stay here and guard my hut."
We will.
Okay. It's gonna be a few hours. Alrighty. If everybody could go to the middle of the map, please. Do I need...
Let's actually put... Yeah, that's fine.
And then we need... Eris. I'll grab Eris.
Thank you.
Can I have Cal?
Alright, so... Shambling Mounds are not gonna come. Alrighty, I need... What did I do? There they are, they're down there. No, that's right there. That's the one thing. Yeah, okay. You did defeat those, and they're not here. Those are also dead. Good job defeating most of the creatures before having this happen. It does make
Thank fuck.
It does make the tower defense portion of this game a little easier. So.
Actually, Astra may put himself there instead. Or should we say in the center of the beginning?
You start from the beginning, and then
okay,
when
cool.
you do
Sorry.
initiative, then you guys can start moving out to where you want to go.
Gotcha. Thank you.
There. And then another one. So here. Okay. Alrighty, we're gonna roll initiative.
Can I have
Which I
Cal?
But Cal doesn't do anything in battle.
It couldn't help me.
He's just attached to you, isn't he?
He is attached to me. But he could go help somebody else if need be.
Okay.
Do you not want him on there? You want me just to talk about him? He's so cute, though.
Well, I deleted him so I had to get him back. That's all. There you go.
Okay.
I can't believe I gotta lower it. Okay, Eris got even lower, so I feel better.
Yes.
Don't worry. Noise.
You have +4 to your initiative? When did that happen?
Wait, me?
No,
Me?
I got
No, Juniper!
I got a
Oh.
feat called Alert.
It's a
Alert is
really
sexy
good feat.
Because
I
otherwise,
love Alert.
I'm sick of rolling zeros, guys. Okay? So
I'm not
now at
judging
base,
Alert.
I can at least
Damn
have
good.
4.
And you can't be surprised. That's really good.
Yeah, no sneak attack for you.
That's
Or
right,
against you.
baby. Oh, that's right. I never even thought of that. Rogues can't get sneak attacks on me.
They need to have an ally
They,
next
they
to you.
can if they have, or if they have any way to get advantage. It also protects you from the assassin subclass, which I hear maybe we have some drows of, which would auto crit on you if you're surprised. So you're not. That doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, that's real fun.
Okay.
That's right, fighters get a fuck ton of feats, so good on you for picking that one.
So Cal can give
Yeah.
me the help action, right?
You literally said you wanted a pet to just RP with. That's what you asked me. You
All
literally asked
right.
It also says the heartbolt is incapacitated while attached to you.
Yes.
And it has to attach. So I definitely think you get your stat bonus, but
Yes, that's
And
all it does.
honestly, that's a huge boost. Like, plus
It's
1
pretty
to your
solid.
lowest stat is not a little thing.
Yeah.
if that were on me, my strength wouldn't be negative. Like,
Well, if you think about it, it only brings it up 1. So if you have a -1, unless you already have a 9, it's just gonna go to 9.
see, yeah, my strength is at 9. That, and I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying, off the top of my head, as Romeo as an example, that puts me into a not negative strength. You know what I mean? Like, not bad at all.
I would argue that's what's neat for the party, is she could throw it to someone
Yeah.
and they could go up 1 point by something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't bother throwing
It's-
it to Azra, it won't help him.
Now, wait, Kyle, with this tower defense, where is our tank? It's like outside of this whole maze.
You try to stay outside, yeah.
So all my NPCs are safe with the tank, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Say, so before this happens, because this is a set thing before she leaves, we know we have to have this, right?
Uh-huh.
And I say, I think Cal would be like, who wants to be my friend? Does anyone want to be my friend?
Aren't you Juniper's friend?
Well, of course I love Juniper the mostest. But I could be friends with everybody. And it gets big hard eyes and it stares at everyone. Who wants to be my friend?
Who wants my bonus for this battle?
Yes.
Especially
Does anybody want a hug?
Min-max me says yes.
Wait,
Harris for me
so-
says fucking look at me.
Don't look at me,
Is
fish.
he a fleshy thing? Like, what is he?
He's a living heart.
He's a fleshy little anatomical heart.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not touching that, personally. I'm good. Doesn't
See,
look good on me.
Cal hears that and sheds a little tear and looks at Romeo with big eyes like, do you want to be my friend? Or does, I don't know who your new name is yet. Or
Balkram.
do you
Oh,
want to
Balkram said no.
Oh, I thought he said yes.
Yeah, I'm just like getting up close. I haven't seen this before technically, so I'm just kind of poking at it.
Ow, don't poke me. And Juniper's like, stop it. He just wants to make friends, guys. Does anyone want to be his friend?
You're also liable to cave in his ventricles if you poke him. He doesn't look sturdy.
Okay, so there we go. Everything
Fair point.
I think I'm good for the moment.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me know.
Bokram, you're up first, but you don't see any enemies yet.
I was giving Romeo a chance.
You can go.
I mean,
You can go out, or you can wait here.
I'm probably gonna wait somewhere over here-ish, I guess. Just kind of hanging out by the front gate.
Right. The Banshee multiple turn. There are multiple.
I hate it.
Yeah, I fucking knew there were.
Thanks, I hate it. Anyway,
They were all up with each other. So.
God damn it.
Oh god, there's 3? Yikes.
I can't RP as Cal because I don't have a sheet.
Scott's got it. Let's see. Banshee's movement is
Says the man who instantly destroyed Wispa without a shred of humanity.
because she became Haruman. Oh yeah, speaking of, you summon Haruman.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Okay.
give me use of Haruman. I guess
Oh, I
technically
already
he'd
did.
be.
So Haruman is now in the folders under magic, and then there's a Haruman token that you now have control over.
Cool.
Okay, so, 30 feet, eh? That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Banshees can walk through walls now.
Haruman goes, so can I.
Hate that.
Back up.
Okay. Alright, Cal, you're moving.
Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, hi.
Alright.
Bad.
We're now gonna do some attacks.
They're so white.
Bad.
Without the borders, it's hard to see them. I knew we should have killed those motherfuckers.
Yeah, you should have.
No one
Nice.
wanted to.
Alrighty. We're gonna go.
Ooh, how did... Oh, you didn't order the thing.
Did I? Yes, I did.
19, 13, 11, 10, 8, 5, 3, 21.
You already went. You
Oh,
went
okay.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing to smack.
Yeah, he just went out and was ready.
Okay.
Haruman, I am Haruman. No, I am Haruman. Now Jess can also be like, I am Haruman.
I am the true Haruman.
Alright, so, they're gonna do their thing. The first one...
Do you think you could defeat me? You didn't defeat me. You've merely... nerfed me. I shall
You
rise
have
again.
only made me stronger. If you strike me down, I shall come back more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Yes, feel free to make up lies about the party to, as Haruman to, say how Romeo pees his pants at night, and,
Hey!
Say,
Don't tell them that. I
Say-
told them that in confidence.
All
say,
the awful sexual
Romeo-
things that Gallus' mom is
Romeo
teaching.
doesn't pee his pants at night. He masturbates to Gallus when everyone's not looking.
Yeah. No,
God.
I feel like the party knew that already. Maybe that's
Is there
just
a way to make Haruman not be able to speak?
To be honest, he pretty much masturbates to everyone when they're not looking, so...
Well, that's not surprising. I am gorgeous, and so is Juniper, but come on. You didn't need to say it.
The first Banshee is gonna use their Banshee whale.
When he finds a mirror, he masturbates to himself.
So I need the whole party to please give me a Constitution saving throw.
If you are within Azra's aura, within 10 feet of him, you get a +4 to that roll.
Which is everybody except for Bakram.
You said con?
Yeah.
Yes.
So mine would be a 21.
Ooh.
So that would be a 24 for me.
21.
No,
Not a good
God.
Gallus.
God, this is gonna fucking murder us. I know exactly what this ability does.
Okay, so let's start from the top. 8 plus 4 is 12. So Eris, you are down to 0 hit points.
No.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Banshee
Yeah.
whales drop you to 0
Banshee whale
instantly.
drops you to 0 hit points. Yeah,
It's not
It's
a
not a
spell,
spell.
Eris.
not a spell. So that's Eris. Then Bakram is 9 plus 4 is 13. That does pass. 16 passes. Well, technically 20 then. 24 passes.
Counter ability, if only that were a thing.
Gallus is also down with 0 hit points. I almost
Cool,
wanted
great
to-
start, kids. Great
Almost-
fucking start.
If I was a jerk, I'd be like, nat 1, that's 1 failed death save, but I'm not gonna do.
That's what I would do, but you live your own life.
Christ.
And then, Juniper.
21.
Oh, I see. You just added 4 to it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is, that. And then the people that passed still take 12 psychic damage, everybody who's still awake.
Oof.
So that was number 1. Number
Question:
2 is
if you pass that, does that mean you're immune to it from now on?
No. They can do it. They can only do it once per day each. So you'll basically have to survive 3 of them.
Mm.
Which I assume are all happening right now.
Yes.
Seems a little OP.
I
It's
thought so, too.
wild. Having 3 of these in one combat is obscene.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because that means literally.
It's in the book. That's not his bad.
100% in the book. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I thought there was only one.
Balance.
Maybe the other ones are baby banshees. They don't got that.
Okay, so we make 2 more con saving throws
Wait,
each.
sorry, no, wait. I will give you one reprieve. So, if you had encountered them here, there were 3. But the ones that, oddly enough, the book says the ones that come and attack you, there's only 2.
Okay.
Don't know why. I find that weird, but I swear there's 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all about that life.
So,
I was TPK ready, but damn.
I was TPK ready.
I am always TPK ready.
do you want to just keep going and see if you can survive 3?
Okay, 14.
Do whatever
for
you
me.
want.
Let's not.
So
Right.
so we're rolling a second.
Yeah, everybody who's awake, give me another con save.
Let's go.
God, I hope a 19 succeeds on that shit, because what the fuck?
Plus 4 still, right? So 14 to Juniper is...
Azra's is added automatically.
I see. Okay, so 19 is good. Then 14 plus 17. Yes, you all pass on the second one.
Whee!
14.
Yeah, the save is 13.
Woo!
Okay.
We're gonna put that one back in. And so,
No!
Kyle.
God, you never rolled a 2 on that one, too. Holy
I
shit.
know.
That's scary.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to get to healing.
who rolled a what?
Juniper rolled a 2 and got a 10, plus 4 is 14.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Because thank God she has a gigantic bonus to her con saves.
I'm real tempted to put that third one back in because you guys said you were ready for it. But okay.
No,
We did not
literally
say
only Max said we were ready.
No, he said he was ready for a full party kill.
Max was ready, not the party is.
There's still 4 of you awake, plus Haruman, that's 5.
Kyle.
Oh, wait, yeah, Haruman does have to give me the save as well.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No.
No, Echoes make saves.
Pretty sure
Actually,
that's not true.
Sorry, Haruman would be dead anyway because Haruman would have died after the 12 psychic damage.
Oh yeah, even if he passes, he's dead. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. So you guys pass, but you do still take 12 psychic damage.
So that's 24 psychic damage in the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. That is their turn. You would know about banshees. They can no longer use that whale.
Would we know? I mean, yeah, sure. Okay, we know. I know all about the fucking banshees. I'm a banshee expert, bruh.
Fucking banshee expert over here.
Like when you guys found out there was a banshee up here, we had done some checks, and so that's why I told you that. But maybe I'm misremembering.
That was like 2 sessions ago, which was like a month ago. So who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Juniper / Haruman. That's a weird sentence.
First of
Little bit.
all, I'm gonna definitely going
Might have been the hardest combat in the whole game.
to bring out Haruman. Boop. Alright, I'm gonna place him over here though.
A wall there. There's a bunch of walls there. You can't see those positions.
What do you mean? This...
are
Oh,
all-
because there's a... You really gotta do something about those tokens, my dude.
This is an old map. What can I tell you?
Well, no, put it back. It's the token, because the token's white. It doesn't have a ring around it. It makes it look like there isn't a wall there.
I see now. Yes.
That's why.
So
You could shrink the token down, Kyle, so they could fit in the middle of those hallways, and then alt and drag and drop to put them between the hallways.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Haruman's coming out. He's going to be floating over top Eris, making himself a target and a blockade. I guess Romeo's just gonna be on top of me. That's fine.
I use the ult trick to be within the walls.
Wait. If
Roll
we're
20 is fun and
surrounded and they aren't near us, they can't see us. How did they do that?
We could hear them. That's all they
The
need.
whale is based only on the auditory. Wait, if it's based on auditory, can echoes hear? I know for like our flavor.
For our purposes, yes. Because
Okay.
you guys have it happen.
You know what? Fair enough. We've been doing it that way the whole time. That you're completely fair.
All right. Then I am actually going to stand over top of Eris. Sorry, Eris.
Standing under unconscious.
I'll protect you. And I am going to attempt to hit them.
Is it a triple decker right now? Is it Eris's body, then you, then Harrowman?
Yes.
That's great.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So that is 12 damage. Magical damage, mind you. Question. They can go through walls, correct?
Yeah.
So, okay. I may choose to move them. Let me do my second hit, and then I'll decide whether or not I choose to move them. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Okay. 15 damage, and I'm going to move them. Where do I want to put them? They can move through any wall.
They have to choose to do it, though. I think if, like, you pushed it back, it wouldn't... I don't know. I guess...
That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. It says it on...
I feel like they have to choose.
Yeah, because it's an ability, so I think they have to activate it.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess I would not move them through the wall. All right. Okay. I guess that is all she wrote.
All right, Gallus. One, you are in a casino, Gallus. You are surrounded by female prostitutes, male prostitutes, drug dealers, people who are like giving carnival rides and blowjobs, and it's like the craziest. And blowjobs on carnival rides, like it's the craziest shit.
Hell yeah.
It's just there's a big sign that says "Get bitches, get money." Can I please have a death saving throw, Gallus?
Yes.
This makes me want to have a death saving throw.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
That'd be epic. Nice.
That is
God damn it.
All right. These things that you guys don't know exist yet.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, hi.
That's with their regular movement. So I guess they will dash in order to... Well, I guess there's no reason to get there faster if they're just... Well, I mean, this one here will get there next turn. But this one will dash. So he can be right up with his buddy. Okay. That is their turn. Well, do they have a ranged attack?
I mean,
Yes, they do.
we're surrounded by walls.
No, Boric isn't. Bakram isn't. No, you're right. I think if he got like one more space, but not from there.
Yeah, if he was here.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't realize, I wasn't looking at the map when I said that, and I didn't realize the corner went out that far. I agree with you. Okay, so that is. He just throws a rock. Bakram, you just see a rock being thrown into the room. All right.
He just full on billiards ricochets a rock through the bone forest.
Romeo.
So I'm going to move. Hold on. I'm going to start by moving here.
Uh-huh.
I am going to turn to Azra and say, focus on dealing with these undead enemies, as is your specialty. I will tend to the wounded. Capiche?
My headphones became unplugged, sorry. But Azra nods and pulls out
Okay.
his sword.
Excellent.
Cal goes,
I,
you can do it!
Oh, you can do it! So, I'm going to cast a 3rd level... No, I'm going to cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on Eris.
Oh,
Wow, that makes your heartbeat faster.
Oh my
So
god.
heal for 18. Not
I'm
great,
sorry,
but could be worse. And then I'm going to... Then why'd you turn it away?
I love
Gray
it, but
loves
Eris
the
finds it
heart. Eris
disgusting.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I will then turn to Gallus and I say, "You're next." Oh no, I probably can't do this because he's unconscious already. Yeah, never mind. I'll heal him next turn. I was gonna inspire him to help with death saves, but I don't think I can because he can't hear us. Let me check my bonus actions real quick.
Normally it's
I
safe
will-
if they have to be conscious.
Well, I mean, they can hear you. Yeah, so Gallus cannot currently hear me, but that's fine. I'll just heal him next turn. He's not going down. I will say that I gave Azra one of my inspirations when I told him to deal with the undead that is his specialty.
Hell yeah.
And that is my turn.
So no flag on Gallus, but flag on Azra.
Alright. Speaking of Azra.
Fantastic. Juniper, do you have that one covered?
Don't worry, Azra, I've got it handled.
Thank you.
With Haruman!
3, 4, 5.
I was like, no one has ever been able to defeat me, and this will not be the first.
I am not able to reach that one quite. I was 7 squares away from it. So, instead, I am going to... Can I see the other creatures coming in? Do I know what those are?
Yeah, you can see it.
What? Are those more shambling mounds?
No.
Oh god, what are those?
Oh,
Awesome.
Look like a
What
giant
are
Woody to me.
those?
You can give me nature or arcana.
I don't have either of those skills, Kyle. Why can't I give you history or religion? I'll roll Arcana. It's fine. I'm sorry.
I believe in you.
Oh hey! Thank you for believing in me, Juniper.
I think Cal's ever believed in you.
Yeah.
So,
Wow,
Now all of a
Never
sudden
mind
it's
that.
different.
it is different.
this, you would think that this is some form of undead treant.
Undead, I could fuck with. As
phrasing. Phrasing.
I said fuck
Well,
with.
that's
It's
the wrong
fine.
word. Sorry, that's the wrong word to use. I don't want you to think like turn undead will work on it. So it's more like a
Oh.
reanimated treant.
Okay, so it still counts as a plant type monster.
Yes.
I guess plant is a type of monster? I have no actual idea. It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it's a huge plant. So it,
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So it is still alive. It's not undead.
Yes.
Okay,
God,
okay.
yes,
In that case, I am going to reactivate my channel divinity. I'm gonna abjure enemy. On this
What?
Banshee, it has to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw on which it has disadvantage.
Are you doing it against Banshee or Okay.
I'm doing it against the Banshee.
What is
What is
happening
happening?
up
What are
here?
Juniper and
Sorry,
Harmon
I'm
doing
just
over there?
I moved so that I could look at something.
Ah.
What's going on down here?
Down where? Oh God! What's happening down here? Oh no!
Oh no!
So Eris is alive. So I'm on Eris's space and Haruman is above me. How Would she not have been moved
when
over?
one of them wakes up, you would just be shoved into one of the next spaces. That's all.
Oh, okay, you want me to move? Haruman's above us, so...
Yeah, I think Haruman is fine.
Yeah, I know. I was just moving him so we can move tokens. That's all.
Stop moving me.
Okay. So the Banshee has to make a Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw, DC 16. It has disadvantage.
Okay. That's an 8.
Incredible. It is frightened of me, and its speed is 0.
Oh, let me see if it can be frightened.
God damn it.
It's immune to frightened.
Okay, well, I guess nothing fucking happens. Well, I will say, it doesn't say that the frightened and the speed reduction are one and the same. It is frightened, and its speed is reduced to 0 for 1 minute. So its speed is still 0. I'll take that. I'll take 0 speed for this thing.
But what I'm wondering is the thing that's stopping its speed, is it some form of charm or something like that?
It's Abjure Enemy, which is a channel divinity effect.
Okay. I think that's
So, it doesn't say charm anywhere.
Yeah, you're fine.
And then as my actual action, none of those.
Your Abjure enemy does say make a Wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to being frightened. So its speed is still full.
Oh, you're right. That's not in the short blurb version, so I didn't see that. Thank you,
Dude,
Romeo.
I hate the... You're good. I hate the short blurbs. They never
Okay,
fucking tell you
so
anything.
that is a hot waste of my bonus action in Channel Divinity. That's cool.
I mean, bonus action, it could be worse.
You're right. It could be worse, but I could have used it on the big tree thing instead.
Tree
Regardless,
guys, yeah. I'm still like, just like, look at that and that.
Shit. Okay,
Okay.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it. So let's see that play.
Say, Kyle, I fixed a token, so if you could use that for Haruman instead, I'd really appreciate it.
What I would add, Jess, actually, is just like Max had like a maxified Haruman. If you want to have like, if you wanted to Photoshop that all to make it look more echoey, or to make it look like whatever, you know what I mean? If you wanted to edit it, you could as well. But I didn't know.
Can I choose a different picture altogether?
You would have to show it to me, and I'd have to give you my approval, but that's possible.
Does
Okay.
a 12 hit, Kyle?
12, it's not.
How about a 16?
A 12 does hit, actually.
Hell yeah, 2 hits. Hell yeah, 5 whole force damage. Eldritch Blast is shit, y'all.
Let me see if it's immune or okay.
If it's immune to fucking force,
Alrighty.
that's okay. I'm here as a bulwark against these plant things too, so that's good.
Alright, Eris.
It is my turn. Ooh.
I'm just saying the only way they're getting past us is if we're dead.
That's kind of the plan for them, I think.
Okay.
I'll be
So,
happy to turn it.
Yes, have you had a turn to... Yeah, did you resummon... Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no, the heart thing. Technically, I forgot, Calcifer would also have to make the same checks and stuff, but I think
Fuck,
it's
he
just-
would have taken 36 psychic damage. Like, he'd be at 0.
Well,
Yeah,
let me just
Calcifer-
double check because he has
check stuff is.
he has immunities and stuff. Let me just double check here.
okay.
Calcifer can't hear things. Maybe Calcifer doesn't have ears because he's a heart.
Christ.
Her hat.
Calcifer's just been reading your lips.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
Jess looks
I
it
have
up. It is Greg's turn.
Yeah, I have a question. So
Yeah.
these are banshees.
Uh-huh.
Can you polymorph a banshee?
I don't know about that.
Probably because they are considered a creature, and polymorph does just say creature. So, yes.
Okay,
Question?
amazing. That is great. Thank you. This is the one that knocked me out, I think. This one. Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm gonna polymorph that bitch. And I'm gonna use my meta magic so that they have disadvantage.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay. I would say he is hurt, and I don't get that plus, but I don't want him to die, please.
I do think it would be rude to kill him on the first combat. I don't know.
Also, I don't know if
But
he has
he's
ears.
in the combat.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
Like this is why all of my NPCs are way the fuck away from the combat.
I will give you a choice, Jess. He could be like a pet, but then he gets none of those stats or those benefits or anything like that. He is just a pet for flavor. Or he can have that stuff, but there's a chance he could die for real. Or you'd have to give him health potions and do medicine checks or like death saves, things like that.
If he's going to be in combat, can he have more than one hit point?
Not as per his stat block.
I mean, it's in the step.
I mean, he was made up, so...
I think what we'll do is we need to get moving because it is past 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I just finish Harris's turn.
Well, yep. You guys can decide this on your own time, but for the moment, we'll say that Heartbolt is not dead.
Yes, he's not dead. Heartbolt, no,
And his
sorry.
name is Calcifer. So Cal.
Calcifer is not dead.
Yes, he is unconscious though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Technically, he was in my breastplate, so...
Now I have to make their wisdom save. The wisdom save.
At disadvantage.
So they fail.
Ahaha. They turn into a slug. but like an infernal slug, so they're on fire, but they're still really slow and tiny.
I use the slug token to illustrate that.
Yes. Thank you.
Anything else, Eris?
I shoot magic missiles into the nothing.
Into the darkness.
Okay. At the top of the initiative, that's where we will pause for now. We will continue this tower defense game next Friday, and that's why Max was like, "Why are there more banshees at the top, and why are there more?" And because it's a tower defense game, and so you have what do you call them? Rounds?
Waves.
Waves.
There you go. Waves.
All right, makes sense.
I gotta say, I want to drop the slug in the bag of devour.
Oh my god.
Please do.
But according to Polymorph, when you run out of HP, don't you just turn back into yourself?
Yeah,
The
but
bag of
it's-
Yes,
devour
but
doesn't
you are
reduce your
in the
HP,
bag
it just
of
kills
devour.
you.
yeah, it would digest him. It would start to get its health eaten away, and then it'd be itself, and then it would just start getting devoured.
Well, the devouring doesn't do damage. It just kills.
Wouldn't the Banshee have a chance to escape in the same way that Grey did?
Can the slug make a strength check?
Yeah.
Well, the slug would die, which would revert it back to a Banshee, and then the Banshee would get a strength check.
But if it dies after getting digested, I think it's too late.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, what Polymorph says is, if it reverts as a result of dropping to 0 hit points.
Yes.
So if it just outright dies...
I imagine it would still revert. I just don't think that matters because it won't get. It doesn't. It dies via. Well, I don't know. It's something to look into.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
that's
I'd
a
have to
weird
read
thing
the
for
book
you,
of devouring.
to decide between sessions, Kyle. Good luck with that.
And I'll see the Zariel people in an hour. See, I'm doing it the other way on purpose now. Okay, bye.
Fantastic.
Right.
Y'all have a good night, kids.
You
What-
too, buddy.
What time are we getting back together?
I'm gonna post 9:45.
Okie dokie.
Oh, well then we can play for 15 more minutes here.
Get out of here.
Hey, that means I can make dinner.
All right, see you guys at 9:45.